say I'm ready, boy. Let's take our time and slow it down just a little bit. Slow it down just a little bit.
Me and you, we should be together, been a long time. Oh my, you a work of art, cause you so fine. Picture this, I could be behind you with your face down. Lay down, got that shit on lock, cause you stay down. Wait now, can't be insecure when you know you winning. Knew that from beginning, other women ain't no competition. True fact, know they shoot they shots, but you know they missing. But I'm about my business, so you know I'm on another mission. No pretending, we'll never go our separate ways, far from finished. So go ahead and let them hate. We don't do gimmicks, you know they love running plays. You my dinner, eating everything that's on my plate. We in the suite in DC with the doors locked. Room service on the way, let them doors knock. Champagne on ice, let that cork pop. AC full blast, but these floors hot.
Show you what you're missing, catching your attention. Ain't no competition, you're the one I'm wishing. You're the one I'm wishing for, girl. Show you what you're missing, catching your attention. Ain't no competition, you're the one I'm wishing. You're the one I'm wishing for, girl.
Ain't no competition when you on top. You know the lights shine brighter when the show stop. But the show never stopping when you with me. You know it's love when that hate turn to envy. But let me lay you on your back, and you just lay there flat, and let me remind you where you at. Now just bend over and go on and throw it back. But don't run from it, but my dog will chase the cat. But I like it better when you on top. I swear you got my heart beating non-stop. Damn, you soaking wet, let me be the mop. Every time we together, I don't see the clock. But for now we finished, I gotta go and get it, cause you know I'm about my business. I leave them other girls wishing, cause you got my attention and there ain't no competition.
Show you what you're missing, catching your attention. Ain't no competition, you're the one I'm wishing. You're the one I'm wishing for, girl. Show you what you're missing, catching your attention. Ain't no competition, you're the one I'm wishing. You're the one I'm wishing for, girl. Show you what you're missing. Ain't no competition. You're the one I'm wishing for, girl.
Hey, Norm Tone Bot, Norm Tone Bot, Norm Tone Bot. We back, Ratchet Gang. We back with another one. We back with another banger. Let's get the likes up. Look, you might have forgot. Hell, they might have forgot. But you already know it's the king. Too loyal, Norm Tone Bot, RatchetTV. Hey, y'all already know, man. Y'all already know. Get the likes up if you in the building. And if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, tap that notification bell so you can get the drop whenever I drop. So boom. Man. We got to talk, Ratchet Gang. Look, tonight we got to chop it up. Tonight we got to get back into the last two stories that we was over here covering. I know I took the weekend off. Y'all probably mad at me. Y'all probably miss me. It is what it is. You know, your boy needed a mental break, and I think we all did, especially covering these cases that we've been covering. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot going on as far as the platform, and we took a deep dive into a lot of craziness over the past, you know what I'm saying, few weeks, month, whatever, whenever you came to the platform. But it has been a roller coaster ride full of information. So with that being said, I decided to take a mental break for myself. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully everybody's still in good spirits and we all back. Well, are we? It's looking like we got a full room already. It's looking like y'all did miss me. We almost got 500 people in here off the muscle. So make sure y'all double tap that screen and get these likes up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share the live. We got to get into all of this madness surrounding the Zachary Hughes case, the Naziah Harris case. And can we connect a few dots to make a few things make sense in between these two cases that we're covering tonight? I believe so. Allegedly, and everything I say is alleged, and it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video and in the description of all my videos. This is just for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is just to educate my people on what we've been covering over here. Like I said, it's all under the Fair Use Act, and you can see the fair use disclaimer in the description of this video, and everything I say is alleged. Allegedly. Hey, can y'all hear me? Are we good? Is the sound good? Drop the gems if we all good. Let me know in the chat. Salute Binky for being a member for 38 months. She says, salute Ratchet mods and Ratchets. I'm home. Missed you guys. RG4L, you've been a member for 38 months. Y'all make sure to drop them flowers for Big Binky in the building. Salute to Binky. Also, I had a few other people I had to take pictures because I thought I was going to miss it. So Tasha McNair Owens dropped me a 10 piece and says, Officer Owens, salute. Officer Owens, salute gang and mods. Let's go. Oh, I guess you're saying you're an officer now. Well, salute to you, Officer Owens. Salute, Tasha. I appreciate you. Salute for the 10 piece. Also, Lisa Smith has been a member for 9 months. Salute to Lisa Smith. Drop them flowers for Lisa Smith. I appreciate you. Salute. V Will has been a member for 7 months. Salute to V Will. Drop them flowers for V Will. She says tap that like button. You already know. Salute to you. Also, Vanessa Duranco has been a member for 42 months. Damn. That's a long time. Salute to Vanessa Duranco. Y'all make sure to drop them flowers for Vanessa Duranco. Thank you so much for 42 months of loyalty and dedication. Salute to you. Also, salute to Sin for the 20 piece. She says, go on and smash that like, subscribe to the greatest team if you haven't. Enjoy the show. Salute to Sin for that 20 piece McNugget. Salute. All right, now we got that out the way. Is everybody prepared for this episode of Ratchet TV? I don't know if y'all are, man. It's about to get loose and alleged. Like I said, we took a mental break. Also, I got these damn puppies over here. Man, when y'all, they fighting right now in the background. If y'all hear some shit, they just over here fighting amongst each other. They have gotten huge. All of them are more than 5 pounds now a piece. So let them do their thing. They've been on my damn nerves, but salute to them as well. I'll definitely will be dropping a new video with them tomorrow over there on the Frenchie Kingdom. So y'all make sure to subscribe to my other channel, the Frenchie Kingdom, where it's actually their channel. Salute to you. Salute to Belinda Scipio for that 6-month membership. It says, miss you, King, and chat and mods. I want my steak cooked. Oh, well, you going to get it. I like my steak medium rare. So I don't know how you like yours, but I like mine medium rare. Also, we finna get started on this show. So, what I want to talk about tonight is the fact that Naziah, we're going to get into her case as well. We're going to do an update on Naziah, and we're going to do another deep dive into it, because I'm not going to let her name die. I don't know if y'all just want to move on and not cover other things, but I will be covering other topics, but I just do not want to let Naziah Harris's name die. And I feel like a lot of people gave up on the case, and I feel like a lot of people were never in it for the right reasons anyway. We don't cover it every single night, but I do make it a point to keep talking about Naziah Harris. I don't know if that's something y'all want to continue to do or not. Y'all let me know in the chat. Facts all day. Thank you for that 5 gifted membership. Salute to you. Salute. If y'all want to continue to cover the Naziah Harris case, I want y'all to drop the gems. If you tired of it, drop the caps. If you tired of it and you just want to move on, drop the caps. It says, turn this beat up, Ratchet. Salute to Mimi for that 20-piece McNugget. I appreciate you. Salute. So I do want to say Naziah needed somebody like Zachary Hughes. Zachary Hughes, although I do not agree with anyone taking anyone's life, but at what point so you're telling me if someone were to know all of the things that Jarvis did to Naziah, Jarvis did to that 4-year-old, Jarvis did to all those other kids, and someone stepped in and said, you know what? I've called CPS, and I'm not saying Zachary did this, but I'm just saying, look, CPS was called on Naziah's family and other people. They kept warning them about Jarvis and other grown men. They kept warning everyone like, yo, the signs are there, bro. These kids need help, not just Naziah, but these kids need help. So can you go do something? CPS, police, somebody help. And no one came to her aid. No one ever came to Naziah Harris's aid. And if someone were to have stepped in and said, you know what, y'all ain't doing nothing, Jarvis, boom, boom, unalived. And you telling me that person would get life because they planned out and plotted how to get rid of Jarvis and save all these kids. And if that would have happened, Naziah Harris would still be alive today. If Jarvis got pew-pewed, allegedly, then Naziah would still be here today. Salute to Facts All Day for that 13-month membership. I appreciate you. Says, let's go. You're the best. Get the likes up. Salute. Double tap that screen for Facts All Day and drop them flowers. Also drop the flowers for Sick With It. Sick With It's been a member for 7 months. Says, gang, RG4L. Salute to you as well. I appreciate you. Salute, salute. Tasha McNair Owens dropped the gifted membership. Salute to Tasha if you got that membership. Salute to all y'all showing out tonight. Let's see, we already at $52. We 48 away from a honey bun already. We $48 away from a honey bun already. All right. So that's basically where my stance is with it. So you're telling me that Jarvis was able to do all the things that he did. And salute to Facts All Day for that 50-piece McNugget. Damn, you showing out. Salute the Facts All Day. I appreciate that 50-piece McNugget. Well, we at 102 now. I ain't mad at that at all. Salute, salute, salute. Okay. There we go. It looks like y'all did miss me. Okay. So we finna show out tonight. Oh, we are about to show out. So the mindset, hold on. Someone said damn it, I can't get back up to that comment. The mindset of not wanting to get involved must change. We are losing way too many loved ones due to that mindset. And that's, so let me do a poll. Do you believe Naziah needed a Zachary, hold on, I spelled that wrong, Zachary Hughes. Do you believe that Naziah needed a Zachary Hughes? Let me ask y'all that in the chat. Do you believe Naziah needed a Zachary Hughes in her life? If she had a Zachary Hughes who, like I said, I don't agree with the man taking someone's life, plotting and planning out how to do this. It was a weird case. We're going to get back into that. I really wanted to go deeper into the Zachary Hughes case on my last live, but something came up at the end of my show and I had to dip. So, yeah, I wasn't able to finish my show. And then I wanted to take some time off. And, you know, I had plans this weekend and shit. And I just want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to relax and have a good weekend. So salute to Binky for that 10-piece McNugget. RG4L Cook King, salute. You about to eat in just a second. Let's go. Dinner is being prepared as we speak. All right. Y'all are showing out tonight. Salute to Ratchet Gang. Okay. I'm liking this. I am liking this. Okay, let's go. So I asked y'all a question in the chat. Did Naziah need a Zachary Hughes? 12% of the room say no. 11% say no. 89 say yes, she did. Salute to Sin says, don't forget Leash been a member today for 13 months and Sin for 36 months. Well, I didn't see that across my screen. It didn't fly across my screen, but I appreciate both of y'all. Drop the flowers for Leash and drop the flowers for Sin. Leash been a member for how many months? Leash been a member today for 13. Okay, salute to you for that 13-month membership, and salute to Sin for that 36 months. That's a long time, Sin. Thank y'all both for the loyalty, for the dedication. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Salute, salute, salute. All right. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's get this live started. So how do we even... Is anybody familiar with the Zachary Hughes case? Because I covered it last time, but I don't want to lose anybody by keep talking about Zachary Hughes. And y'all like, hold on, wait, who the fuck is Zachary Hughes? Because it's not a very popular case, just like Naziah Harris is not a very popular case. So if you know about the Zachary Hughes case, because I covered it on my last live, drop the gems right now. If you do not know who Zachary Hughes is and you lost right now, drop the eyeballs. Let me know so I can see how I have to cover this episode. If you do know about the Zachary Hughes case, drop the gems right now. If you have no idea who Zachary Hughes is, drop the eyeballs. Thank you, Keyshawn, for that $1.50. I appreciate that. But yeah, you did some shit over the weekend that pissed me off. But thank you for the $1.50. But it is what it is. Let's go. So Zachary Hughes. A lot of people don't know who Zachary Hughes is in here. Okay, so y'all did not catch my last live. I see. So y'all slipping. Y'all are slipping tonight. Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna get y'all caught up. All right. So I see a lot of people don't know who Zachary Hughes is. Wow. Okay. Shit. Well, Zachary Hughes let me just give y'all a minor breakdown. And I'm going to cover Naziah's case first. We're going to talk about Naziah for like the first hour of the show. And then at the second half of the show, I'm going to do a deeper dive into the Zachary Hughes case. But right now I'm going to give y'all a basic rundown of and it's weird. It's so many layers to it. And I'm just going to give y'all as much of a breakdown as I can in the Zachary Hughes case, okay? So we're going to try. Jess B, thank you for the 20-piece. Salute to Jess B. She says, salute, get them likes up. Y'all double tap that screen for Jess B. Salute, Jess B. All right, I need a shot. Jess B, go ahead and get your cup poured. I know your ass over there drinking. Yes, be drinking. All right, so let's go. You know I'm on a Patron tonight. I'm on the Patron. I'm going to give me a shot of this Patron. And I'm drinking out of a plastic cup. Y'all just forgive me. It is what it is. I'm finna get the simply lemonade. Let's go. All right, so cheers to the gang, man. Let's go ahead and get this live started. Cheers, y'all. Pour your shots up. Let's go. Cheers. We doing this now. Y'all see, I got the Patron. Y'all know it's finna be on. Got the Patron. It's finna be on. Salute, y'all. Let's go. Ooh, child. Oh, man. Okay. Woo! All right, let's go. Man, all right. So let's go ahead and get this live started, man. So Zachary Hughes was a guy from South Carolina, Greenville area. And you know we've covered a lot of stuff out there in Greenville. Alexis Ware, preferably, if you know, you know. So Zachary Hughes was friends with a guy who used to be engaged to this woman, and she has a new boyfriend now. And just stay with me. So Zachary Hughes and his friend find out about the woman and her new boyfriend essaying dogs and essaying children, and had child corn on the cob on their computers. The guy had child corn on the cob on the computer, and they knew that about the little girl in the house being essayed by the mother and the boyfriend. Zachary Hughes plans out and takes it upon himself to, break in the crib and wait on the woman to get home. And he unalived her, brutally unalived her, and laid out rose petals by her unalived body, and basically said he did it for the kid, to save that kid. And he still, to this day, he feels great about it. He feels like he saved that child, and he's saying that, I did it and I saved the child, and I don't regret it. He since got sentenced. He went to trial, and he obviously lost, and they found him guilty, and they saying that he premeditated this. He planned this out, and he could have he had other options. He could have went to the police. He could have did other things, and he didn't. And because of that, he got life in prison because of that. Smash that like button as you enter the live. Salute to Dundada for that 10-piece. Thank you, Dundada. Salute. So shaking my head. That's sick as hell. Keep an eye on your little ones. Yeah. So that was it's a crazy story. We'll get into it later. So, well, I'm going to ask y'all again. He's saying he did that to save that little girl and save all the kids that were being essayed by this couple. And, he feels great about it. He's saying that he feels, he does not regret it. So, again, what do y'all think about that? Let me know in the chat, man, before we even get started. I don't know, but that's the basic rundown of that story. It's still more layers. Oh, and then he goes on stand to tell why he did it, and he's saying self-defense because he was defending a child, and they had all this stuff on their computer, and he could prove it. And whoop-de-whoop. When the judge says you cannot speak on anything related to child essaying or dogs, you can't speak on any of this stuff in this case. So you're telling me in one breath that I can tell you why I'm pleading self-defense, but I can't tell you what my self-defense is because you won't allow me to get up on this stand and talk about what they were doing. So it's a slippery slope in that Zachary Hughes case. Again, did Naziah need somebody like that in her life that would step in and take care of Jarvis and take care of all those grown men that were around doing all that weird shit? Salute to Peaches for that 10-piece. Peaches says, salute to you. Thank you for the 10-piece McNugget. Salute. All right. Peaches in the building. Okay. Let's get to it. Oh, they have dogs over here fighting. All right. It said, because if it happened and it was found out and he acted on it faster than an investigation, I don't. So some people say okay. Do you blame him for unaliving that lady? Drop the gems if you blame him. Drop the caps if you do not blame him and you saying that he was right for doing it. Drop the caps if he was right. Drop the gems if no. You blame him. It was him. You should not have done it. So let me know in the chat, where do y'all stand on the Zachary Hughes case? If you agree with the judge and saying, no, you deserve life, drop the gems. If you think that man is a hero for doing what he did to save that little girl, drop the caps. Let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat. And again, like I said, it's a slippery slope. They said he was right. Okay, some people are rocking with Zachary. Okay. I see a lot of people. I don't see nobody that don't rock with him. And some people I seen saying free Zach. They like, look, man, Zach is a hero in my book. Okay, well, we got a lot of people in here who agree with Zach. And I asked y'all, do you believe that Naziah needed a Zachary Hughes? 80% of the room says yes. 20% of the room says no. So we about to do a deep dive in on this Naziah Harris case. And then we're going to go in and do a, what is this? Okay, I'll check this out later. Okay, my bad, somebody send me something. All right. Anyway, we're gonna start off with Naziah Harris, and we're gonna go in with the Zachary Hughes case. Are y'all ready? Let me know in the chat. Are we ready? Because I don't even see the likes matching up to the views we got in here. Y'all double tap that screen and let me know. It's seeming like y'all don't want the content because you don't like the video. So I'm just confused about that. If you want the content, double tap that screen to show me that y'all rocking with it. We should have 500 likes by now. We need 120 likes. I don't think that's much to ask for, some likes to get this going and trending. We got to get this live started. Are y'all ready or not? I took 2 nights off. We back. Are you ready or are you not ready? Where is the love? Where is the love? You see my shirt say love, but I think y'all hate me. Do y'all hate me because it say hate? I think y'all might hate me, man. Y'all think y'all hate your boy Big Ratchet, man? What is it, man? Do y'all hate your boy Big Ratchet? Y'all might love me. Y'all might hate me. I don't know, man. What is it, man? What is it? Do y'all love me or hate me, man? What is it? Do you love me or do you hate me, gang? Don't be laughing at me, Shay. All right, let's go. Let's get this live started, man. I took too many nights off. I'm back to cooking. Let's go. All right, so let me get over here. La, 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 la. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's get to Naziah. Let's get to this Naziah Harris case. And I'm not sure who's all familiar with the Naziah Harris case and who's not familiar with the Naziah Harris case. Thank you, Lady Nye, for that 20-piece McNugget. I appreciate you, says Ratchet Hush. Hey, thank you for the 20-piece. And I'm going to hush, and we're going to get to this content, but I appreciate you. Salute, salute. What are y'all doing? Oh, Lord, they over there barking at each other. All right, anyway, let's get to this damn case, y'all. Let's go. Naziah. She's on the menu right now. Let's cook.
Okay, you guys, we're gonna get started. Thank you guys for joining me on Killer Hair Chronicles. I am Brittany, and before we jump in, I just want to say I do have a YouTube channel, Killer Hair Chronicles with Brittany. You can go and subscribe to my channel if you're looking for more lighthearted set to stand trial for that went on back about Naziah Harris, and we're going to talk about the preliminary hearing that went on back in January. Here we go.
Salute to Cinnabon69 for that 20 piece. Says very new sub. Love your style. Well, I love that 20 piece McNugget you just dropped off on me. I appreciate that as well. And that's your fit soup on the live stream. Yeah, so you knew and you already done dropped me 5 super chats. I appreciate you as well. Salute, Cinnabon.
A man, Jarvis Butts, is set to stand trial for the suspected murder of 13-year-old Naziah Harris, who went missing in January of 2024. Despite Naziah's body never being found, a preliminary examination on January 6, 2025 was held to determine if there is sufficient evidence for the trial. Now, I'm just really waiting on the trial, and I really wonder if they're gonna be like showing the trial on TV, because if they are, I'm gonna be front and center.
So let me ask anybody in the chat, does anybody know, and I do believe that it is going to be televised. I do believe the Naziah Harris case is going to be televised. Does anybody know for sure if it is or isn't? From what I was told, it is, and they're going to show it. And you know we're going to be here every day covering it. His trial is coming up next Friday. We're going to be covering that case. We'll be front and center. So to let everybody know, we will be covering the case. We will be front and center. And even if it's televised, we'll be watching it live. If it's not, we'll be doing, we'll just basically do a breakdown of it, you know what I'm saying, the night of. So I do believe that it is going to be. Does anybody know for sure in the chat? Do we have anyone from Detroit that knows the answer to that for a fact? I said, I believe it's going to be televised. They said, please, Ratchet, we have to hit a U.S. corporation to expect any change. Yeah, salute. Thank you, Michael Washington, for that Tiny Thug membership. Salute. It's not a high-profile case. I don't think that matters. I don't think it matters if it's high-profile or not. They televise a lot of cases that ain't high-profile. And what I mean by televise is, are they going to stream it? It don't matter about high-profile or not. It's just either going to live stream it or they're not going to live stream it. And I do believe they are. But, you know, if anybody knows in the chat, let me know. And something else that I want to ask you guys. Thank you, V-Will, for the 10-piece. That's your third super on the live stream. Salute, V-Will. Salute. Something else I want to know is, what is the purpose for this trial? I mean, I want to see the trial just as much as everybody else, but I don't really see a purpose for the trial. I have no idea why because I think that they got him dead to rights. I don't know what his defense is. What the hell? If you're not going to snitch and tell what really happened to that girl, I don't really see a point of going to trial. They got enough sufficient evidence to charge him with the murder, and I think they got enough to convict him of the murder. So they said, right, I'm confused as well. You're saying, I don't know what is the purpose of the trial? Like we seen the text messages. We know you had an inappropriate relationship with this girl. We know you got her pregnant. We know that you were trying to plan out a home abortion. We know this is not something that's speculated. We know that these are facts, and we know that she last was with you. So what is the defense and what is the purpose for this trial? I don't see why he's going to trial. I think they should just charge him, convict him, and I don't really see what he can possibly get on. And then is he going to testify? And if you're just going to sit there with that dumbass blank look on your goofy ass face and just sit up there with your head down and a mask on the entire trial like you just did in the preliminary hearing, there's no purpose for you to bring your bitch ass up there. I'm just going to be honest. There's no point for your bitch ass to be up there, and I don't really see a purpose for this trial. Michael Washington, did I salute you already for that membership? But salute to you. All right, let's go.
I feel like it's some stuff that wasn't said in the preliminary hearing and stuff that the news is not reporting. Naziah disappeared after getting off the school bus on January 9th, 2024, near Cornwall Street and 3 Mile in Detroit. Her grandmother grew worried when Naziah failed to return home that evening and reported her missing on the morning of January 10th. If you're at home and you know that you sent your child to school and you know what time your daughter or your son is supposed to get off the bus. If I had a kid and my kid didn't even come home, like I would be sick. Like I wouldn't wait until the next day. I feel like it's so much other stuff going on behind closed doors that we don't even know about. I did a deep dive on TikTok because TikTok be on it. Found out some information. I don't know how true it is or whatever, but we gonna go through them. You not gonna be able to see it on my tablet, but I'll make sure that you guys can hear it. We're gonna go down a rabbit hole once we're done talking about the preliminary hearing. Jarvis Butts was scheduled to turn himself in on a gun charge on January 9th of 2024, which is the same day that Naziah had disappeared. But his surrender was delayed until February. Prosecutor says Butts met with Harris that day, traveled to, I'm not sure what this word is or how to say it, is Y as in yo-yo.
Ypsilanti. Ypsilanti. I call it Ypsilanti, but they say it's Ypsilanti. But how the hell do you have a silent letter in the alphabet?
P-S-I-L-A-N-T-I. If you're from Detroit and you know what that is, let me know in the comments. And later returned to Detroit where he checked into a motel.
They need to send Jarvis to Diddy ASAP. Salute to you, Sick with it. I appreciate that 20-piece McNugget. Salute. So let's take a shot to this. But also I want to ask y'all, how the fuck did they sleep that night in that house knowing that Naziah didn't come home from school? And why would you just be like, oh, we're just going to wait till, we're just going to wait till the next morning. She didn't come home from school, but it's cool. But you know why? Because y'all were used to this type of behavior from Naziah. I don't believe, well, maybe I could be wrong, but I don't believe that was Naziah's first time spending the night with Jarvis. I don't think so. I think that they've done it several times. I mean, you could tell by Naziah's relationship with him and all the text messages. It was just like there's too much going on to go unnoticed. Any parent with a fucking brain in their head would notice all of these red flags. And if you didn't notice the red flags, it's because you didn't give a fuck. Let me take a shot to this. Hold on. I don't think you gave a fuck. There was too many red flags that said something is going on with this little girl and this grown ass motherfucker. They spend too much time together. She's texting him on the phone thousands and thousands and thousands of times. Come on, man. It was just too much. It was too much incriminating evidence that those people came up with for you guys not to notice as a family. Let's go.
After a multi-day court hearing, the judge ruled there was enough evidence for Butts to stand trial. Text records allege.
Oh, I just got. I see that they are going to be doing. Someone just sent me a link that said they will be streaming it live, and they just sent me the channel that will be streaming it as far as on Facebook. Okay, so thank you. I appreciate that.
That Butts knew Harris was pregnant, and that he began searching online about abortions, abortion pills, and drinking red antifreeze. Okay. Authorities believe Butts had been sexually abusing Harris since 2022 before killing her in January 2024. Prosecutors said he had a history of targeting and befriending women to get close to and sexually abuse their daughters. It's not the only sexual abuse case Butts is involved with. He also has been charged for reportedly sexually abusing 2 other young girls, as well as a conviction for sexual assault in 2005. Prosecutors call Butts a serial child R-word who sexually assaulted an 8-year-old family member. And get this, y'all, and a girlfriend's 4-year-old daughter, and gave her an STD.
Okay, so again, you got someone as Zachary Hughes, who we'll be covering later, who allegedly saved a little girl from being essayed anymore by people, and these people had all type of shit going on with dogs and children and all, and he decided to take it upon himself to get justice, and he's doing life. But then you got Jarvis, who we've already known essayed the 8-year-old girl. We know he essayed a 4-year-old girl. We know that they are calling him a serial R-worder, They say that he goes in, finds girls with daughters, and he SAs them and he manipulates, and this is what he does. This is his MO. If you know all this, why is he walking the streets? How are people that trafficked marijuana doing more time than Jarvis Butts did? How are people that, I mean, I'm not saying that trafficking marijuana is right. I'm just saying that how can someone, and weed is legal in a lot of states. How do people get more time for selling weed than essaying anyone at that fact but a child?
You gave a 4-year-old an STD. Let me tell you, there's a small corner about this big, just for you, sir. It's about this big, a little small corner in hell, just for you. How can you SA a 4-year-old girl and give her a STD? How? Why? Where is your mind? Y'all, I'm gonna try to keep it real light because this got me heated and it's heavy, okay? I know everybody is heated over this case, but honey, he was charged on September 27th, 2024 as a habitual 4th-time offender.
4 times. 4 times, and you still walking the streets.
Butts and Harris had reportedly known each other because he was the father of her cousins, which makes him her auntie's husband, fiance, boyfriend, whatever the fuck. The abuse of Harris allegedly began in 2022 with sexually explicit texts and photos being sent to the child. He was tracked to the Rogue River in Detroit the day after her disappearance, where police would later recover the clothes Harris was last seen wearing. Authorities said there was damage to the clothing that could indicate a struggle. Butts was charged with first-degree premeditated murder, child sexual abusive material, and second-degree criminal sexual conduct with a person under 13. A preliminary examination was held on January 6, 2025 for a judge to decide if there was enough evidence for Butts to head to trial. Within those 4 to 5 days of hearing testimonies, loads of evidence were revealed in court that wasn't shown before. So we're going to get into these text messages between Jarvis and Naziah. Everything in the text messages is important, but I'm just going to read off the ones that just sends red flags. All of it sends red flags because he's 42 and she's 13. The text messages started on, well, the text message that they could pull was from September 27th, 2022, all the way up until the day she went missing, January 9th, 2024. She's been missing for a year and a couple of weeks. September 27th, 2022. Naziah says, "Come on," and then she sends another message, "You okay?" Then the third message, "Where are we doing it at your choice?" Jarvis, "You tell me." Harris, "Basement." Harris.
Okay, so right there, when Annette got up on that stand and said, with that dry ass wig she had on, that stale, funky ass dry wig that Annette Harris, fat, out of shape ass, was wearing, that big nasty bitch, that burger ass bitch, she got up there and said, he never comes to that house. He don't be in that house like that. It's very rare that he would come into the house. The kids usually all go outside. Whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. So if that was the case, how is he able to just be in the crib kicking it? And she's saying, where we doing this at? And he's like, your choice. That means like you cool to be in the house at this point. It's not seeming like you don't be in the house. If you able to just move freely and go in the basement unnoticed and they know you're in the house and you're able to disappear for, I don't know how long him and her, I don't even want to think about how long they did things, but even for you to disappear with the girl for 10 minutes, you're a known predator and you're able to be in these people's house. So it's seeming like you frequent this house. It's seeming to me like you're here quite often. If you're able to be in the house and disappear with the little girl, and they already see when you pull up to the house, she runs outside and jumps in your car, and they sending you off to go clean his shop up. You go to the house a lot. Like, Annette, you're a fucking fat liar. You know damn well that Jarvis was in that house with this little girl plenty of times, and I believe y'all knew. I don't believe that this was your first time hearing about this in this preliminary hearing. I feel like y'all knew this was going on for quite some time, and I feel like all of y'all knew that he was having blank with that little girl.
You sure? Harris or Job? So when I'm saying Harris, I'm talking about Naziah, and when I say Butts, I'm talking about Jarvis. Butts said, he asked her for oral sex, and then he said, and make sure you erase the messages. Harris said, Kay, that is what I plan to do. Next set of messages on June 5th, 2022. Butts, I'm at your house. Harris, we were just there. Harris, you better not be in my room.
If she has to tell him you better not be in my room, again, it sounds like he frequents that house. And how did he get in there if they ain't there? You see how none of this shit is making sense? If he's in the house and they not there, then who let him in? Answer that in the chat for me, please. I'm gonna ask that one more time. If Jarvis, take it in the butts, is in the house and Naziah and them just left the house, who let him in?
Harris, I need another phone. Harris, I miss you. And then it says, Butts says, I stole your panties.
And he's able to go in there still. I don't even want to repeat that shit. Jarvis, I hope someone steals your panties in jail.
June 24th, 2023. Butts, send me some pictures, please. Harris, don't you still got the other pics? Butts, no. Harris, I will send some. June 27th, 2023. Butts, are you naked? Harris, no, I don't want to get naked. Harris, are you mad I didn't get naked? Butts, I used to you telling me no, but I think he's trying to say I'm not used to you telling me no. Nasty ass. Harris said, come on, babe, I'm sorry, just not in the mood right now. I'm sorry.
Salute to Lady Finesse 617 for that Tiny Thug membership. Salute to you. I appreciate you.
September 26, 2023. Harris, babe, you up? Harris, 3 question marks. Harris, yeah. Harris, my period haven't came at all. Harris, hello, you there? Butts said, what you mean? Harris, it have not came. And then he said, since when? And Harris says, since I was in the hospital. And Butts said, that was last month. Harris said, I'm scared. IDK, what to do? I have to go back to the doctors tomorrow. But you said you took a pregnancy test and it was negative. Harris, it did. But so go get another one. Harris, I can't. I have no money. Harris, you go get one. Harris, you ain't scared to get a plan B, get a pregnancy test, and bring it later today. Just act like have to use the bathroom. She's
telling him to act like you got to use the bathroom. So again, you frequent that house. You're always in the house. They are, at the bare minimum, they should all go down for perjury. Annette Harris, fat, funky ass, needs to be locked up for perjury. Really, for neglect. child neglect. I think she should go down for a few charges. But her fat, funky ass need to be up at least in there for perjury. And Shanon and what is the other girl? I didn't call the damn blank. Marquita. Shanon and Marquita, the Ninja Turtle twins, Donatello and Leonardo, and Shanon being Donatello, they need to have they bad built Gatorade bottle shaped asses in there for perjury and neglect as well.
He's trying to say, just act like you have to use the bathroom. Harris, please. Harris, will you do it? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Harris, hello? But, okay. November 27th, 2023. Harris, I just want to talk. I really don't want to lose you. Harris, can we talk later? Yes or no? Harris, I don't know what your problem, but I need you to bring me what I need tonight. It's hard doing all this gym stuff with this baby, and if I don't do it, I'm going to get an F. January 9th, 2024, the day she disappeared. Harris, don't forget, be there before 3. I will let you know when I'm leaving the school. If you're not there, I will wait. Harris, send okay if you see this message so I can delete your number. But, okay. Can y'all let me know what y'all think about this case? Tell me what y'all think about these text messages, because it's wicked. And I can't wait to get into the testimonies. And I can't wait to read what the judge said after the preliminary hearing. And I also wanted to touch lightly on the Madeline Soto case, because this is like one and the same. The only difference is with Naziah is her aunt's husband, fiance, boyfriend, whatever. But with Madeline Soto, it was her mom's actual boyfriend that did that to her. And it's so important, like, to tap in with your kids. Like, even though I don't have any kids, it's important to talk to them about things like this, because this world is so scary. I don't want to be paranoid, because if you're paranoid, you're never going to be able to live your life to the fullest. You're always going to be looking over your shoulders, you know, looking for people, like, but we just got to be cautious. You can't bring everybody around your kids. And then it's the fact that he's known for getting with these women and really not wanting them, but be wanting their daughters. And I was reading like the articles and everything, and I'm thinking like, okay, well, did the auntie know about his background? Like his criminal background? Like, I wonder if she knew. Ain't no fucking way they didn't know. Do people still like run background checks when you meet somebody new? Does anybody do that anymore? It says Detroit Police Department Sergeant Melanie O'Rourke testified that Butt's phone traveled from the Connor Street location where his auto shop is around 4 p.m. January 9th. And then returned back to the Connor address. Around 9 p.m. the same day, the phone traveled briefly to Butt's home, then to the Parkcrest Motel in Harper Woods. A witness testified Monday that she saw a girl she later identified as Naziah. I don't know how to pronounce this, y'all. This Y word, I don't know how to pronounce that. The Detroit Police Department Sergeant said Butt's phone was also in the area of 9 Mile and Berg Road between 11:40 p.m. January 10th and 1:34 a.m. January 11th, which is where several clothing items were found. It is also near where Valerie Smith, a resident, found Naziah's school ID lying face down on the ground. As U.S. Border Patrol agent Wyatt Barnes said, he found a pink onesie balled up in the brush at 7 Mile and Berg Road during a search of the area. Inside the clothes was a small Nike shoe, he said. Other searchers also found the second Nike shoe, a black hoodie, some gloves, and a dirty towel. Both Naziah's and Butt's DNA were found on the pink jumpsuit and on the black hoodie, said Michigan State Police Crime Lab technician Erica Anderson. He said he didn't remember the last time he had spoken to Naziah. When he was asked if he was supposed to meet Naziah somewhere January 9th, he said not at all.
All of these motherfuckers be lying. So let me ask y'all another question. Who helped Jarvis get rid of the body? Or do you guys, and I don't feel like a lot of people believe he acted alone. And I do feel like the police want us to believe they acted alone. Then some people are saying that they're using the testimonies of Shanon, Annette, and Marquita and the other people as a way to lock him up. I don't feel like that though, because they're lying. They're not saying anything damaging. They're saying, no, we had no idea this was going on. We didn't know anything. Jarvis and her, they were cool and woo. No, I never saw any signs. He wasn't even in the house like that. So I don't feel like they're using them to lock him up. So I'm confused on what the fuck is really going on. Are you going to charge them with something? Are you setting them up for the okie doke? Because if Shanon, Annette, and Marquita and King walk free from the Naziah Harris case, I'm convinced that it's a cover-up going on somewhere. Something is in the air in Detroit, and I want to know what the fuck it is because it smells like shit. Thank you, Mouth Like a Hoover, for that 2-piece. I appreciate you for that $2. Thank you. And let's take a shot. That we getting into. I told you we're gonna take a deep dive into this Naziah Harris case. We got a lot to talk about in the Naziah Harris case, and then we're gonna switch it over to Zachary Hughes. Let's continue.
Mays asked why Naziah would be texting him and why she would have his number saved, and he said he didn't know. He said he sometimes had Naziah and his children do jobs for him at the auto shop he owned.
So again, before she continues, answer it in the chat. Who helped Jarvis get rid of Naziah's body?
He said, I don't have no reason to hide nothing. Detroit Public Schools Police Lieutenant George Harris testified that Naziah texted Butts' phone on January 9th. Don't forget to be there before 3. I will let you know when I'm leaving school. If you're not there, I will wait. Send okay if you've seen the message so I can delete your number. At 9:23 a.m. January 9th, Butts responded, okay. Detroit Police Detective Antonio Carlisi testified Tuesday that he pulled video from the Bedford Street home that showed a school bus driving by, stopping at Naziah's bus stop, then showed a girl walking past the Bedford home. He did not say, nor was he asked if the girl was Naziah. A 9-year-old cousin of Naziah Harris testified on Tuesday that she saw the man accused of killing the teen sexually assaulting her at his auto shop, and that he also tried to have relations with her.
Okay, for the person in mods, I don't give a fuck what's this. Whoever this Pac-Man person is, pack that bitch ass motherfucker up. He's from a Burger King. You trolling about a little girl being essayed. You do know that, right? You're sitting here trying to troll in my motherfucking chat over a little girl being essayed and missing for a fucking year and R-worded and manipulated and groomed. We're not fucking playing, bitch. Do I look like I'm fucking playing to you, bitch? Get your bitch ass out my chat.
But she said no. The girl, who the news is not named because she is a minor, testified during a preliminary exam in Detroit's 36th District Court that Jarvis Butts told her 13-year-old Naziah and another cousin that he was going to take them to the store, but they ended up at the Detroit auto shop where Butts worked. He was trying to have relations with my cousin Naziah, the girl said. She said Butts, 42, was naked and Naziah was sitting on his lap, her pants on the floor. The girl said Butts had relations with her cousin on a second occasion and tried to have relations with her on a third occasion, but she said no and asked that he take her back home.
Okay, so right there. How many times do I have to say this every time I go live? And this is why I don't like Detroit bitch ass police officers. I can't stand Detroit Police Department. How the fuck is a 9-year-old able to get up on a stand, testify word for word, every detail from a year or so ago, and still remember everything that they saw a year ago, meaning they were 8 when they saw it, or 7, or however old. They were younger than 9. If they're still able to get up and still tell the same story that they remember verbatim, that means it's not their first time telling this story. That means Annette knew. That means Shanon knew. That means Marquita knew. That means other family members who have come forward and said, yeah, we did know and we were trying to stop it, but we did know and no one would help us. You got Jernell and company, you know, they definitely, Kiana and all, they always, I believe everybody knew what was going on, but nobody wants to come forward and just blurt out, okay, yeah, we knew that she was getting blanked by so-and-so. We knew that. They all are kind of, everybody's throwing rocks and hiding their hands because they don't want to be the bad guy. And everyone looks at them like, well, what, you know what I'm saying? Damn, you knew, and everybody knew, but they're all subliminally telling on each other. If you pay attention, everybody in that family is throwing rocks and hiding their hands. And I'm just keeping it a buck right now. If you agree with me, drop the gems. If you think I'm lying, drop the caps.
As the girl testified, members of Naziah's family in the courtroom began sniffling and crying, and the couple had to leave the room. The girl testified during the second day of the preliminary examination against Butts, who is accused of sexually assaulting and killing Naziah in January 2024. Before we dig into these TikToks, y'all let me know, what would y'all do if this was y'all child? Y'all might as well just put the rollie on both my wrists, cause I'm going. Put the rollies on my wrists, baby. Y'all gonna have to call Fox 5, baby. I'm telling you.
I ain't gonna lie. If this was my daughter, if I had a daughter and this was my daughter, my foot would be so far up Jarvis' ass. No Diddy, but my foot would be so far up his ass, my shoestrings will be coming out of his mouth. I'm gonna say that my foot would be so far up Jarvis' ass, my shoestrings will be coming out of his mouth.
Go call Fox 5, Channel 2 Action News, 11 Alive, Channel 46. Heavy on CNN. Heavy on CNN. What's the procedure? Cause what's the procedure? And in one article, I couldn't even find it no more. The grandmama was sending the kids up there to his job.
The grandma, Annette was, to me, is the trafficker. This is just my opinion. I could be wrong about all this, and I don't give a fuck if you say I'm wrong or not. I don't think I am. I think Annette is the key player in all this. I think Annette taught her daughters what they know, and I believe her daughters are teaching their kids what they know. I believe Annette was groomed, and I believe that she did her daughters the same way and let men do whatever they wanted to her daughters. I believe her daughters let men do whatever they want to their daughters, and I believe, well, I hope that the cycle breaks with their kids. And you did see someone get up on stand and testify. I pray that the cycle stops right there, but I think that it's been a long history of family abuse in that household, and I don't understand why those kids are even able to be around any of these weirdos.
And not to mention, he already got 5 kids with the auntie. I'm gonna pull up these text messages. Her auntie name is Shanon, and Roxy is the cousin. So Shanon shares a post about Naziah, and Roxy say, "Whoa, WTF?" And then Shanon says, "Please share, cuz." Roxy said, "Why would she run away? Who she live with, cuz?" And she said, "Tuda lives with my mama." I guess that's what Naziah's nickname is for her. And it says, "We think she running with a boy or an older guy." Be for real. And Roxy said, "Oh wow."
Okay, so why would the mother of Naziah, who's not even in the fucking picture because she sold her to the grandma, and the dad, he's deceased, so I'm really not gonna get on him, but I really want to say something. I'm just gonna be respectful because he's dead. He sold her as well. They gave up rights to Naziah to give to the grandmother. But how do you know that she ran off with an older man if you're not in the picture. But you know why you know? Because they told you about Jarvis, bitch. That's why.
WTF, how old is she really? Oh no, WTF. Shanon says 13. And Roxy said, what eye can you posting? Cause I don't follow her, girl. You better shut up. And it says, Key seen 2 statuses on her page talking about, from my understanding, the grandmother of the missing kid didn't report anything until 3 days later. The second post talking about pedophile in the family, you gotta check them as well. Key has blocked her after that. I'm gonna read that second message. It said the second post talking about pedophile in the family, you gotta check them as well. Key blocked her after that. I mean, it is like, what is it? Y'all, I'm getting so mad right now. Yeah, I can understand when she said the grandmother didn't report the kid missing until 3 days later, which was a lie. She reported her missing the next day on the 10th. But the second post,
it might not be a lie because no one really knows the proper day that Naziah went missing. We don't know if she went missing tonight. We have no idea what was going on because y'all had a month to get y'all shit together. You reported her on the 10th, but we really don't know what was going on before that. But I'm gonna let you cook.
Talking pedophile in the family, you gotta check them as well. Not y'all protecting the pedo in the family. Let's keep it going. And Roxy said, what? So when did y'all report her missing? This is crazy. She said Wednesday morning. It says, how can you know all of this? Oh, I thought she was missing when you sent me the post. And Shanon said my mama went to the school. DPD came to my mama's house. They've been here all week long. Roxy said, oh, okay, so the school said they didn't see her either. Shanon said, Kenya don't know nothing, only what she assumed. Roxy said, was the man at the school waiting or something at the bus stop? OMG.
And how did Roxy know about the bus stop? See, Roxy knows more than she's leading on to as well. But continue.
Roxy said she never came home Tuesday. Shanon said she never came home Tuesday. Shanon said, dang, cuz. So she didn't come home Tuesday. So wait, why the bus driver say if she was last seen, maybe the bus driver needs to be questioned because this is sickening for an older guy, even a boy is bad. OMG, I hope she is okay. Shanon says, all we know, she got on the school bus and got dropped off on the corner of 3 Mile and Cornwall. Roxy said, wow, cuz, OMG, has she done this before? Do you know the boy do you know the boy who it may be? And Shanon said, Tuda asked me where 2 streets were at, Balfour and Otter Drive. This is our first time. Tuda is sneaky as shit.
Right there. You're pointing blame at the missing child. She's sneaky. No. She's not sneaky. Your dude is, bitch. She ain't sneaky. The motherfucker you laying up having all these motherfucking kids with your trifling ass. That's the sneaky one. Why don't you go through his shit? Why are you calling her sneaky? Why are you trying to jump in her tablet and see what she got going on? Why the fuck you ain't check your motherfucking man that you was laying with, who you knew essayed a 4-year-old and gave chlamydia or whatever? You need to be checking him, bitch. You over there trying to call Naziah sneaky. No. She's not sneaky. She was groomed to be who she was. Your man that you trust and had 5 fucking kids with his sick fuck, and I pray that he gets the same treatment that he gave Naziah. I hope he's a cellmate with someone named Bubba and he gives him the same treatment that he gave Naziah. But that's the motherfucker that's sneaky, bitch.
Roxy said, who lives over there? Shanon says, we don't know. Roxy said, do you know who the boy is? Oh, okay, dang. Do she fit a boyfriend? The police said it used to be 2 skip houses in that area, or a girlfriend shit. You know how this generation is. Okay, it says all her friends saying all her friends saying we did nothing wrong. She just wants some. She says mama haven't processed it yet, but lady going through it. And they talking about if she a virgin or not. Shannon says she better be a virgin. Shannon says, to be honest, I do believe Tudor planned this out. All she really did is watch and observe Vari when he did it last year, to be honest.
So you want to blame her again, and you just said she better be a virgin, but in the same breath said y'all took a pregnancy test together and it said that she was pregnant. You see, you Ninja Turtle looking mother. You see, Donatello, you lie so fucking much that you're gonna trip over your own lies. You just said, oh, she better be a virgin, but in the same breath, you told the same person that you're talking to face that y'all took a pregnancy test together and it said that she was pregnant. That's exactly why you built like a roly-poly now. God doesn't favor you. Look at you. Trifling bitch.
So I guess, I don't know, somebody related to her had ran away. But they found him at his girlfriend's house. So that's what they're talking about in the text messages. They knew.
Salute to Nell Spalding for that gifted membership. Salute.
I'm going to read the judge's comments. And then we're going to get into the TikToks that I found. Okay, here we go. I'm going to read to y'all what the judge said. Before the ruling, Sabri, that's the judge's name, Judge Sabri, said she wanted to speak on behalf of Naziah on the community that failed her.
Am I the only one that needs another shot after all this? Because I'm getting pissed off all over again. I want us to do a whole recap on Naziah's case, and I thank this lady for doing it. Because I wanted to do a recap on Naziah's case because I just feel like we miss things sometimes. I feel like sometimes we covered so much and we've been covering this for so long that sometimes the simplest details bypass us. Like the fact that she just said in the messages with Roxy, she's talking to think about this, y'all. She's talking to Roxy on a text message and says, oh, she better be a virgin. And they're talking about an older guy. Then they get face to face months and a year down the line. And she says, oh, yeah, we took a pregnancy test together and she was pregnant. That's a big catch that no one thinks about. Cheers.
Sabri said, based on what she heard in the last few days, several people failed her. She began listing family members and school officials accusing them of failing Naziah. And I quote, I don't know where her mother is, Sabri continued. I don't know anything other than she was forced to live in a home where she was not protected or given adequate attention and love. I don't know who her father is. I don't have any mention of him in her life. No presence. All the men who saw Jarvis Butts hanging out and always around these young girls, including Naziah and his 9-year-old daughter, going up to the shop to clean up. The school counselor who never showed up, or the person who was supposed to show up, if that counsel was absent after Naziah was on the floor on the day she went missing, saying she needed to speak to someone and speak to the counselor. She pointed out there was no mention of CPS and wondered about their involvement with them. She called Naziah's grandmother's testimonies questionable. She understood her grandmother's testimony was used to establish where Naziah lived in her regular routine, and she understood she was not a runaway child. However, Sabri found it hard to believe that Butts never went to the home as the grandmother testified. Always sending those girls to the shop raises questions. Here they go. I found it. I'm going to say it again. Always sending those girls to the shop raises questions.
Again. Now, ladies, salute to Nails by Felicia for being a member for 33 months. She says they are so irritating, and get the likes up, gang. Yeah, y'all double tap that screen for Nails by Felicia and drop those flowers for Big Nails by Felicia for being a member for 33 months. Salute to you, Nails by Felicia. I appreciate you. Salute. Now, listen, y'all. As a mother, now I know Ratchet Gang ladies ain't going for this shit, but I'm only hypothetically speaking. So put yourself in the shoes of this burger ass bitch for a second. You knew the man was a pedo. You knew he was a PDF file. Why would you be sending little girls to his shop? The same reason why you see videos of Naziah wearing, I'm not going to say revealing because it's not nothing revealing, but she definitely had on like pajamas, little short set pajamas, and she's dancing on TikTok. Jarvis is in the background fixing cars, and I believe that was at the shop too. So why is she wearing pajamas up to his shop? Why is she dressed, and it's not provocative, it's night clothes, but why is she wearing pajamas while he's in the background fixing cars at his shop? Was she spending the night with Jarvis? Did she wake up out of her sleep and just go to the shop with Jarvis? Why didn't you have her? I don't even know why you had her around him. So you already know the man is a PDF. Why are you sending her up there looking like that to his shop in the first place? Why is she even at his shop? What ladies, would you be willing to put your daughter in the arms of a PDF? Drop the gems if you wouldn't give a damn and you would just put you would send your daughter off with a PDF. Drop the mad emojis or a cussing emoji if you saying, fuck no, Ratchet. Ain't no way in hell I would ever allow my daughter to be in harm's way. Let me know in the chat.
I found it, y'all. I found it. Butts co-owned an auto shop in Detroit where Naziah was reportedly frequently seen. How were there two women in that house who had birthed children themselves who did not notice Naziah was pregnant, and I believe she was, and not having her period anymore, said Sabri. She said what stood out the most was that when the grandmother learned at around 6 p.m. on January 9th, 2024, that Naziah did not come home from school, and said she looked around for her and decided to wait until the next day morning to call the police, she appeared to show no emotion. As people get in the courtroom and try to manipulate things with their narcissistic behavior, they got the right one. They got the right one, baby. I don't know who else failed Naziah, but the community did, said Sabri. Sabri agreed with prosecutors that a body is not needed to establish first-degree premeditated murder, and it is not. When I tell y'all I love me a good cell phone ping. Like when I watch true crime documentaries, true crime TV shows or what have you, and they bring up those cell phone pings, honey, I get excited. She said it would have been a much shorter exam if her body were found, but this is where we are. Before concluding the hearing, she told Bus to stand up and listen to her as she continued her statement directly towards him. And I quote, "At one point, I thought you were cognitively impaired," she told Buzz. I hope I said that right. It says she told Buzz, "and then maybe you had the brain of a 10-year-old, and that's why you were doing such things. But as I heard more and more testimonies, you're just a true definition of a pedo. You ruined Naziah. You played mind games with her. We all heard that," she continued. "You controlled her emotionally. She was exposed to so much at such a young age. The text messages between you two were disgusting to hear. Naziah deserved so much more, and while I mentioned that other people have failed her, Jarvis Butts, you are the monster in this whole picture." End quote. It's 2 TikTok videos. We gonna get into this, and I'm gonna play it out loud for y'all so y'all can hear it. It says, Jarvis Butt's brother tells what he know, and then it says Shanon killed her, allegedly. I don't know if this is true. I don't know. I'm just pulling them up. Yeah. Yep. Now, just listen. I'm going to do it like this.
I tried to get rid of the baby and gave that to her. You know what I'm saying? And trying to do whatever he could do. She was feeling sick or whatever. Alright, so he gets in the car, drops her off to go back home. Alright, when she gets out to go home, she go in the house. Shanon didn't get into it with her. They didn't call and see if she was at Jarvis' house because Shanon already knew she was at Jarvis' house because she called to get directions earlier that day while she was at school.
See, Again, Naziah called to get directions right before she got out of school, and Shanon gave her directions. Shanon lured Naziah to her death. Shanon, I pray that you're watching this, bitch, because you lured that little girl to her death. You knew what Jarvis was going to do. You knew what you had planned, and you were jealous of your niece. You were jealous of her. You were jealous of a little 13-year-old girl who was groomed by your man.
So once you get back, they get the fussing at her for going up to Jarvis' shop and calling fast and this and that. Then it all came out, confirming that she was pregnant, was Jarvis' baby, and Shanon lost it.
Again, she did confirm. And if you go back and really pay attention to what that guy was talking about, it all makes sense, because she admitted that she confirmed that she was pregnant. She admitted it out of her own mouth. That's what makes this story more credible, because she admitted it. She knew. And when she found out that Naziah was pregnant and they took a pregnancy test at the same time, that was to confirm that it was Jarvis' baby.
He was going to try to get rid of the baby. He gave that to her, you know what I'm saying? And trying to do what he could do. She was feeling sick or whatever. All right, so he gets in the car, drops her off, and go back home. All right, when she gets out to go home, she go in the house. Shanon didn't get into her with her. They didn't call and see if she was at Jarvis' house, because Shanon already knew she was at Jarvis' house, because she called to get directions earlier that day while she was at school.
And the directions that she got at that school led right to where Jarvis frequents. So Shanon already knew that she was going to Jarvis.
So once you get back, they get the fussing at her for going up to Jarvis' shop and calling fast and this and that. Then it all came out, confirming that she was pregnant, was Jarvis' baby, and Shanon lost it. So he was going to try to get rid of it.
Okay, and then I'm gonna read the caption for you guys. It says, part 1, Jarvis' brother says Shanon unalived Naziah Harris in a fit of rage. Shanon was jealous of Naziah being pregnant with Jarvis' baby. On to the second one.
Y'all mean to tell me the entire time it was the fucking auntie when I had said it was the fucking auntie? When I tell y'all, I hope they get Shanon and put her right where she belong. Jarvis Butts, you belong in jail too, because you groomed that baby, you essayed that baby, you got that baby pregnant, and you made that baby drink antifreeze. Then you took her back home to the auntie. Once her auntie Shanon found out that she was pregnant by Jarvis, she started whooping Naziah. Fuck the nigga, huh? Fuck that he groomed this baby at 13. You talking about she was fast? No, she wasn't fast. She was taught to be fast. She was taught to do these type of things because of the man that you chose to allow to be around her, that you chose to be your baby daddy. You mean to tell me you decided that you was gonna hit your niece with something? So you know where that baby at. Jarvis know where that baby at. Jarvis, you need some type of relief? I'm gonna tell you like a real player tell you. Tell the people where that body is so that baby can get some rest and some justice. And auntie, if I was in booking and I do not indulge in violence, and if I was in that cell when they pick your ass up, it wouldn't be good for you. I hope whenever she do get to Detroit, them hoes, dog walker. I'm talking about walker like a dog. And I don't even, and you know, violence ain't my thing no more. But when I tell y'all, this baby need justice, y'all need to help. Detroit Police Department, whoever, y'all need to go and pick that auntie up. I knew it was that bitch. I knew it. She was mad about that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Y'all know what to do. Get in the comments. Let's go. But this is common. It's common.
It's so common, y'all.
So Detroit, why haven't y'all walked that bitch down yet? Why has nobody walked Shanon down? I'm talking about put a leash on the bitch and walk like a dog. Y'all should have been walked Shanon down. Take a shot to that. Cheers.
So common. Last one.
Okay, so Jarvis came out himself and told us that he gave Naziah the antifreeze, but he did not kill that baby girl. And just released, Jarvis said, I gave her the antifreeze, put her in the car, and we went back home. Who was at the house? Shanon was at the house. Shanon was supposed to look after Naziah while he went and did whatever he was doing, I guess to try to cover up the tracks or do whatever he was doing, okay? Shanon decided to beat Naziah. When I say beat Naziah, I mean she decided to beat this baby girl. Mind you, she's pregnant. She just drank antifreeze. And
mind you, that's why there was holes in the hoodie That's why, because she got beat up. Jarvis did not. Now, I'm not taking up for that bitch ass motherfucker. Fuck Jarvis. And y'all get him right in his butts. But anyway, fuck Jarvis. He did what he did to her. But Shanon whooped that little girl ass. And I stand on that. Shanon, you know what you did. She was beat up. That's why y'all hid the body, because if they were to find that body, they would see that the body was probably mutilated. Ain't no telling what y'all really did to her. But Shanon, I feel like once you finally got a hold to Naziah, your anger and your jealousy took over. Your emotions took over because you were jealous that your man rather have Naziah than you, with your Ninja Turtle built ass looking just like Donatello off the Ninja Turtles. That's why you did that to that little girl. V Will says, justice for Naziah. Get the likes up for Naziah. Thank you for the 10-piece. V Will, thank you so much. And if y'all want justice for Naziah, everybody in this room should have double tapped that screen for Naziah. But I feel like some people might be on Jarvis' side. We might got some Jarvis motherfucking fans in here, because we only got 667 likes on the video with 1.7K people in this damn room. So I feel like a lot of people don't even want justice for that little girl. But that little girl is somewhere screaming that someone find her, and y'all just sitting over here like, I'm not gonna like the video, fuck all that. And then y'all want to get in my comment section, why he asking for likes? Shut the fuck up. Get off the live if you don't want justice for Naziah. Let's go.
She's getting beat by a woman 3 times her size. After Shanon beat Naziah, she felt as though that wasn't enough. So she proceeded to pick up objects and literally boom, 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 Naziah with these objects. That is what caused Naziah Harris's death, okay? We got that understand. You the fucked up individual, Shanon, and better believe we're gonna get justice for this baby girl one way or the other. You better not ever see me uptown. Anyway, she motherfucking proceeds to
Okay, let me stop y'all, because I just got to notice that I got flagged. So let's stop right there. Thank you all for joining me to talk about this. Follow me on TikTok. I will follow back.
All right. So salute to her for that wonderful breakdown that we so much needed. I feel like that was very necessary. So thank you so much for that breakdown. Now we can get back. Now we can get back to the case, because if you start back from the beginning, everything starts to connect. All you got to do is go all the way back to the very beginning of Naziah's case, because we forget. Now, all of us in the room sometimes forget. You got to write down notes and remember a log in your brain, because if you go back to the beginning, everything in the middle and the end start to connect. You're like, wait. No. Shanon, if anybody there's 2 more people besides Jarvis. Now, if you followed that story that she just told, there are 2 people. One more that we know for a fact should be, but maybe won't be. And I really pray that that person gets it too. But if there was 2 people that we could name outside of Jarvis who should be in jail for Naziah's case, name them in the chat if you understand the assignment. If you understand the assignment, name the 2 names that should be locked up right now. Tuan Coleman, thank you for the 50-piece. That's your 3rd super on the live stream. I hope I didn't butcher your name, but Tuan Coleman, thank you for that 50-piece McNugget. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. They say Shanon and King. Shanon and King. Shanon and King. Shanon and Annette. Shanon and King. Shanon and King. Annette and Shanon. Shanon and King. Annette and Shanon. Shanon and King. Shanon and King. King and Shanon. Now, to the people saying Annette, I know you want Annette locked up. I know you do. But it's Shanon and King. Shanon and King. Those are the 3 DNAs. The 3 DNAs that are found on Naziah Harris's clothing and body, to me. Shanon, King, Jarvis. I do not think Annette helped get rid of Naziah. I think she was well aware. I think Annette is a sorry grandmother. I think that she should go down for neglect at the very bare minimum, perjury. But I don't feel, I truly don't feel like Annette got rid of Naziah. I think it was Shanon, Jarvis, King. Those are my 3. I could be wrong. And I'm up for being wrong, but I think Shanon Jarvis King. Shanon Jarvis King. Shanon Jarvis King. Shanon Jarvis King. Those are my three. Those are my three. I could be wrong, though. Let me know your big three in the building. Who is the big three that should go down for Naziah's unaliving? Let me know in the chat.
So.
Oh, here we go. My bad. Let's go. Let's continue.
So, Naziah Harris' brother has made a song about Jarvis Butts. Okay. He's young. Okay. And he also say something about Shanon and Shannon's sister. Now, he didn't say Shannon's name. He said the twins. Okay. And what's so hurtful, Jarvis Butts go back to court next month. But do y'all ever just sit and think they still have not found Naziah? Where is this little girl? And we know that Shanon and Jarvis know.
Oh, we know Shanon and Jarvis know for a fact. Thank you, Tiny, for the 10-piece. Tiny says, stay on this, please, sir. You're my tap in the UK. It won't be covered. Ratchet, keep on it and get them all locked up. Shanon and Annette King, salute to you all. Get this baby justice. Salute to you, Tiny. Thank you so much.
Okay. And if they both don't know, one or the other know what his child is. I'm hoping and praying with all my heart that somebody may be fishing, hunting, and somebody just find this baby. Okay? So the real family, the people that really cared about her, can get closure. Even us here on TikTok, you know, because we've been following this story. I never saw nothing like this. Nothing like this. This is like really crazy. But yeah, y'all have to go and listen to Naziah Harris' brother song. And thank God Jarvis' ass is in jail, because we know them little youngsters do not be rap tight, and they don't think. So he ought to be glad he's safe for now. And he ain't really safe enough. But ain't no telling what that little boy might do. And he made the video in front of Jarvis Butt's old mechanic shop, from my understanding. I don't know what that's about. Y'all go listen to the song. Hugs and love. Be blessed, J-Lo. Mwah.
So Naziah's brother did do a song basically admitting that the twins planned and plotted out Naziah's death, and Jarvis carried out. I think Vari knows what's up. Vari, I only troll Vari and talk shit to Vari because I know that he knows more than what he's alluding on to. Vari, you know what the fuck happened to your little sister, bro. Tell the truth.
In the beginning of the song, Naziah brother said, I wish I would have called Jarvis out. I would have popped him in the shit. Let's listen.
I wish I caught Jarvis out. I would have popped him in the shit. They say
so now back it up. I'm feeling like maybe the brother did not know exactly what was going on. Maybe the situation that happened between the brother was a little more deep, or a little more threatening to him, between maybe him and Jarvis, or maybe him and the other family members. Maybe he was already a rebel in the family, so he was already, in the process of running away and leaving. Maybe this baby did not even know what was going on. Listen to the lyrics.
you do it for, I say I do this for my sis. Y'all must know the real from the fake, cause I ain't part of it. Yeah, he took...
Y'all must know the real from the fake because I'm not part of it. When they say y'all must know the real from the fake because I'm not part of it, mind you, nowhere in this case has this brother been brought up. Nowhere in this case has this brother been allegedly involved in anything. Is this maybe one of the only people that did not know what was actually going on?
My little sis, I'm glad he booked. He got me started quick. Been dreaming since a young, getting on the road, getting rich. You ain't talk about no bows or no pros, then that's it. Gotta watch out for the twins. Yeah, they think that they slick, but I'm quick. I'll scramble some shit up. Got me feeling like I'm big. How the fuck did your baby daddy take away little sis? Can't lie inside my face. That shit all inside the book. Just why you know.
How
quick. I started quick. Been dreaming since he
involved in anything. Is this maybe one of the only people that did not know what was actually going on?
my little I'm glad he booked, he got me started quick. Been dreaming since a youngin' on the road, getting rich. You ain't talk about no bows or no pros, then that's it. Gotta watch out for the twins, yeah, they think that they slick, but I'm quick. I'll scramble some shit up, got me feeling like I'm big. How the fuck did your baby daddy take away little sis? Can't lie inside my face, that shit all inside the book, just why you know.
How the fuck did your baby daddy take away my little sis? Is he talking to Shanon? Is he talking to Shanon referencing Jarvis? Is he talking to Shanon referencing Jarvis?
Hit the corner, you know you swerving. You a suspect and you already know you shook. I'm so tired of all these lies.
You a suspect and you already know you shook, he says. JoJo says, thank you, Ratchet, for everything you do. Cheers. Get them likes up. Salute. Well, you just dropped me a honey bun. You saying cheers. Hey, I'm gonna take a shot with you because you dropped me a whole honey bun. I'm gonna stop the show for a second. Hold on. Let me stop the show for a second. Pour up this Patron, this Patron. Let me take a shot with Big JoJo for a minute. Salute, and I'm glad you landed safely at your destination, JoJo. Salute to you. Cheers, JoJo. Let's get it.
I'm so tired of all these lies. You're gonna continue going in the hiding. Is he talking about Shanon and the sisters? Because if we know, Shanon and the sisters was hiding out in that apartment, in that vaped out apartment that looked like a vape but wasn't really a vape. But now these lies, you're gonna continue. Is he talking to Shanon? Is he talking to Shanon referencing Jarvis? Is he talking to Shanon referencing Jarvis?
Hit the corner, you know you swerving. You a suspect and you already know you shook. I'm so tired of all these lies, you gonna continue going hide or wait till it's.
I'm so tired of all these lies, you're gonna continue going in the hiding. Is he talking about Shanon and the sisters? Because if we know, Shanon and the sisters was hiding out in that apartment, in that vaped out apartment that looked like a vape but wasn't really a vape. But now, are they even still at this current address? Have they moved? Have they relocated? Who's hiding and what are they hiding?
Okay. Vari, I just wish you would just get up and tell the fucking truth. Because Vari, I know you know what the hell is going on. Let's see. Vari. I don't want to troll you, little bro. I really don't. So let me do this. Let me do this for Vari. Real quick. Vari, why don't you just come on RatchetTV, man? Why don't you do an interview with RatchetTV, man? That's the only way we gon'. Vari, I just feel like you should be popping up over here, dog. Let me do this. Let's go here real quick.
Jay always tripping, man. Naziah Harris. She was related to one of Butt's many girlfriends, and he called Naziah his niece. The teen was last seen with Butts after school last January 9th. Then Naziah Harris went missing. Police brought Butts in for this interrogation.
And this is his song about his sister.
It been a lot up on my mind, but this shit don't make sense. I've been in the booth telling the truth, riding in them tents. I wish I caught Jarvis out, I would've popped him in his shit.
I wish I would have caught Jarvis out. I would have popped him in his shit.
They say who you do it for, I say I do this for my sis.
They say who I do it for my sis.
Y'all must know the real from the fake, cause I ain't part of it. Yeah, he took my little sis, I'm glad he booked, he got me started quick. Been dreaming since a youngin' on the road, getting rich.
On the road getting rich, huh?
You ain't talk about no bows or no pros, then that's it. Gotta watch out for the twins, yeah, they think that they slick, but I'm quick. I'll scramble some shit up, got me feeling like I'm Vic.
And he's talking about the twins, so you know that the twins set your sister up. Let's continue.
How the fuck did your baby daddy take away little sis? Can't lie inside my face, that shit all inside the book, just why you nervous? Hit the corner, you know you swerving.
Why you nervous? He talking about the twins. He talking about Shanon.
You a suspect and you already know you shook. I'm so tired of all these lies, you gonna continue going hide. Or wait till it's late and catch up, then now you fried.
And you talking about you're gonna unalive your aunt, allegedly.
Yeah, I'm always turned inside the booth, I'm chilling with the guys. Yeah, I'm in the hood, I'm a youngin' clutching on my 9. Staying right on grind, cause I don't got no time. Pop him in his head, got him feel like he make a mind.
Pop who in the head?
Say, this is what I do. You know I stay inside the booth. Say, I ain't lying, I'm telling the truth. Replay it again like do. And you already know I do. Yeah. All fakes, just stay in school. Call bro, he come in school. Throw a little pass. pass, I dunk it like an alley-oop. Huh, yeah.
I don't know, gang. What y'all think about Vari's song? Let me know in the chat what y'all think about Vari's song. Thank you to Juan Coleman for the 50-piece McNugget. Salute to Juan Coleman for the 50-piece McNugget. I don't know if that's the same one you dropped earlier, but I just seen it pop up on my screen again. But salute to you. I appreciate you. Salute. And thank you, JoJo, for the honey bun. I appreciate all y'all. Y'all be showing me a lot of love. Okay, let's get back to the show. Gang.
Don't mind me, I'm washing my hair, but Naziah's brother shot a music video outside of Jarvis's shop, and I'm mad confused as to whether I like it or not, because it's like, it seemed very unserious, but also you can't tell anybody how to express their emotions, and there's two YNs, you know, dancing next to him, doing shoot-em-ups and what all of that, and first of all, I hate the song, I'm not gonna lie. I get the meaning behind the song, though, because he's saying some shit in there. I just don't, the song's not for me. But it's just like, damn, is this serious? I didn't even know that he made music, and if y'all knew, my bad. Sometimes I'm a little out of touch, but like, and then it's like, why?
I want to know why.
It's confusion in my head, I'm not going to lie. Like, I get it and I don't. I get it and I don't.
Thank you, V, for the 10-piece. V says, I like the way you hold people accountable when they call in. I have to, V. I have to be the one that holds people accountable. I have to be the one that does this, and I don't have a horse in the race. The only horse I have in the race is Naziah. I'm on Naziah's side. I'm not on the family side. I'm not on Vari, Shanon, Annette, Frog Boy, I'm not on any. The only person that I give a fuck about is Naziah. I don't give a fuck about nobody else. I mean, I will let people get up and tell their story, and but I'm gonna hold you accountable. The only horse I have in the race is justice for Naziah. That's it. The only person I have. The only person I give a fuck about is Naziah. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. The only person I give a fuck about is Naziah. Straight up. And I mean that shit, gang. And y'all gotta know that's true. Let's continue.
Y'all, get into this tea.
And this is what I covered last time, and I want to bring this back up again because I haven't brought this back up since Friday, and I wasn't able to talk about it, but I want to talk about this today.
We got some more update about Naziah Harris, and before we listen to this video, I want to give a shout out to Bug_Hawkins for the information, but clock this tea, y'all.
Y'all, we finally got justice, dog. And I'm going to tell y'all like this. I was almost right with solving this case, but whoever this dude is in this video right here, y'all got to go watch the full video. He broke everything down to what happened from the start to the end with Naziah. I'm finna break it down for y'all, though. All right, so long story short, the guy was Naziah. She was trying to figure out how to get to Jarvis' shop by walking, or however it went, right? So Jarvis did get her antifreeze. So y'all know she was already pregnant. He gave her antifreeze. It got her sick even worse. So Jarvis took her to Shanon's house, right? Shanon ended up going off on Naziah, talking bad to her, and telling her how fast she is because while she at Jarvis' shop. So that's what Shanon was saying. So I guess Shanon and Naziah got into it. Shanon jumped on Naziah. She beat the girl. She whooped. She just say she whooped the brakes off Naziah, right? And I ain't trying to say it in a funny way, but that's what she did. So she just kept going on hitting Naziah. And y'all remember, y'all gotta realize this girl was 13, 14. She pregnant. She just drunk antifreeze. So she highly is sick and not feeling good. So she can't defend herself regardless of what Shanon doing to her. But the reason why Shanon started fighting her because she found out that she was pregnant with Jarvis' baby. And I told y'all that. Shanon found out that girl was pregnant by Jarvis and she lost it. And that's exactly what happened. So, here's the kicker. The dude in the video was saying that Shanon jumped on Naziah, beat her, and not only that, she picked whatever object up in that house and just started hitting her with it in her head. And they say that she lost conscious. Naziah did. She passed out, whatever happened. But they did say she...
Do y'all believe this story is true? Drop the gems. If you think this is cap, drop the caps.
She passed away in that house. All because what Shanon was doing to her. Because Shanon was doing all type of things to that girl when she found out that she was pregnant by Jarvis. Shanon did that to Naziah. She the one. Now I don't think Jarvis he deserved to get locked up. Made her drink antifreeze. But Shanon, she was the kicker. She is the main key in this whole entire case. Man, it's crazy because you know that this little girl is sick. She haven't been to the doctor even get no type of nothing, no treatment, no nothing. Then she already drunk antifreeze. That's the bad part about it. So that girl mind and her brain, her body, it ain't what it need to be right now. So that means she can't handle no altercation or none of that or defend herself regardless, because she ain't that but 100 pounds. Shanon overdid that girl in the house, and now we gotta figure out how Naziah left the house, how they get her out the house without nobody knowing. How? Or Naziah gotta be around. She gotta be close by. She can't be too far from Shanon and where Shanon stayed and where Shanon going. Cause I'm telling y'all, Shanon probably was tampering with Naziah the whole time we making these videos. Shanon probably was tampering with the body and everything else, and she probably moved Naziah's body probably about 7 times since this year. Like, this is my opinion, but I'm thinking about uploading this video that I just seen on TikTok of the dude breaking everything down, because this is crazy. And I told y'all, I was almost right solving the case. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't stupid. And I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. Shanon did something with Naziah's body. And I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. That's the reason why Shanon ain't locked up, because they can't find Naziah's body. I'm telling y'all, if they find Naziah's body, they're going to find Shanon DNA on it. Like, because Shanon put hands on her, and Shanon did it in the house. So, I'm telling y'all, that's why she moving real funny right now.
And I agree. I think something is definitely going on. In the comments, y'all let me know what y'all think, because this story just keep getting crazier and crazier and crazier. I just say lock the whole family up.
Now, we can't confirm anything, but the only thing I can say is I truly believe Shanon is responsible for the death of Naziah. Jarvis is just as responsible, and Jarvis is a piece of shit who should go to jail for life and never walk the earth again. I feel like Jarvis is one of the worst people. So before I continue on Shanon, I want y'all to know how I feel about Jarvis. I'm not taking up for him. I want Jarvis locked up for the rest of his entire fucking life, and I hope everything he did to Naziah, Big Bubba does to him in prison. I hope they run trains on him in prison. I wish the worst for Jarvis Butts, but I also feel like Shanon is the one responsible for Naziah not being here. That's just my opinion. And I think Annette and Marquita are taking up for her. My opinion.
Bye-bye, Piano Man.
Oh, hold on. That's not. I don't want to cover this one yet. This is not the one I want to cover yet. Hold on.
Zachary David.
Hold on. It's not the one I want to cover yet. Let me find where I want to be at. No.
All right, try watching. I got to give you the 1 minute recap on.
Oh, no, that's not it. Hold on. Where is it?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Damn it. Well, where is the fucking story that I want to cover next? Hold on.
Zachary David.
No. I'm going to get to Zachary in a minute, but I want to cover... I thought I had...
There's been a...
I had another one in Naziah. Give me a second so I can find the whole video. Where is it at?
The charge of murder.
All right, try watch.
Okay, I can't find the fucking video I had in Naziah that I wanted to finish covering. But with that being said, okay, it's cool. Jarvis, Naziah, Shanon, Annette, King. This is what I want to say to y'all. I think y'all are low-level pieces of shit. I think that every one of y'all know exactly where Naziah is at. I feel like the only reason some of y'all are not charged with the unaliving of Naziah, I feel like the only reason why some of y'all are not charged with the unaliving of Naziah is because they can't find her. It's just my opinion. I feel like they can't find her. Salt, I don't know what's funny in here, but I'm not laughing at shit. Don't even piss me off tonight. I'm not in the mood to laugh. I'm in the mood to uncover the truth about what happened to Naziah. I'm in the mood to get justice. I don't see nothing funny in this room right now. We almost to 1,000 likes. We need 100 people to double tap their screen. Just hit the screen twice. Everybody in this building hit the screen twice. Now, there's another little girl in Detroit that is missing right now as well as Naziah. So I want to give her enough coverage too real quick. And I don't know much about this case, but it says, my 15-year-old has been missing for 5 weeks and 5 days. I'm not getting any help finding her. I don't know if she's safe or not. The police told me this isn't a priority case. I'm reaching out to almost everyone that I could think of that would know something. I'm livid, hurt. I'm hurt, pissed, angry, and fed the fuck up. Where is my child? Help me find my daughter. If anything has happened or may happen to my daughter, I promise to paint the world red with her name. Find my fucking daughter. Now, this is a woman by the name of Maxine Christian, and her daughter name is Isis Christian. So I'm not sure where Isis is at, but Detroit, what the fuck is going on, y'all? They said, what's going on in Detroit? I have no idea what's going on in Detroit, but Detroit police said this is not a priority case, and they don't give a fuck. Just like they didn't give a fuck about Naziah. They don't give a fuck about the floods going on out there. They don't give a fuck about any of the cases we have covered in Detroit. Detroit PD doesn't give a damn about any of these kids. They said, what the fuck, Detroit again? Yes, this is another case out there in Detroit, and I want to give this mother some sort of whatever I could do. I can't find much about this case, and I don't know anything. But, Mom, if you're watching this, it's your boy Big Ratchet. If you want answers, you might want to come to me in this platform. So if you want to get your story out, I would be willing to help you. I'm not sure who is helping you and who is not helping you. But if you want to get your story out, Maxine, I would definitely cover the ISIS case. I just need you to pop out. You got to come up here and talk to Big Ratchet. I will definitely lend my platform to you. Whatever you need, I'll be here for you. So, Maxine, if anybody knows Maxine, if anybody knows ISIS, tell the mother, hey, a Big Ratchet put the case on his platform right here with 173,000 subscribers that we have over here, and we could definitely get the word out and get you some justice for your daughter if need be, or we can help you find out what happened to your daughter, because we've solved plenty of cases over here. As I don't know what the fuck is going on in my hometown, Jazzy Jazz. I'm not sure what's going on in Detroit, but I just want to say my thoughts and prayers go out to the mother. I'm not really sure what the hell is going on in Detroit, but all I can say is my thoughts and prayers go out to the mother. Hit me up if you need me. I'm right here if you need me, but salute to you. Salute to Maxine, and my thoughts and prayers go out to Isis and her family, the ones who love and care about her. Hopefully the worst of the worst didn't happen to your daughter, but I got to continue this show, so I just wanted to put that up there. Now, I want to get into this next case. Where are we at? We are at almost 2 hours. So I do want to cover the Zachary Hughes case. Do y'all want to talk about the Zachary Hughes case? We've covered the Naziah case. I truly want the truth about what happened to Naziah. I feel like King, Shanon, and Jarvis are responsible for the death of Naziah. I do not think Naziah is here. I don't want to hear nobody in my chat talk about, oh, well, Naziah is still alive. Naziah is not alive. I'm sorry, she's not. And I don't want to sound insensitive when I talk about her, but we got to get to the facts. Naziah isn't here anymore, and we got to start right there. Does anybody in the room feel like Naziah Harris is still alive? If you feel like Naziah Harris is still alive, drop the gems. If you do not feel like she's alive and she's no longer here, drop the prayer emojis. If you feel like Naziah Harris is still alive, drop the gems. If you feel like she's not here anymore, drop the prayer emojis. I want to see this before we continue on to the next story, because I feel like Zachary Hughes was needed in Naziah Harris's case. I feel like we needed a Zachary Hughes in Naziah's case. Zachary should have took out Jarvis. I feel like Zachary could have took out Jarvis for us. We don't need Jarvis on this earth. We don't need nobody like Jarvis. Cheers, y'all. Let's take a shot. If Naziah is still here, drop the gems. If Naziah is no longer here, drop the prayer emojis. I see a lot of prayer hands going up. I see a lot of prayer hands going. They say, what's the Zachary? So we're about to get into Zachary right now. Zachary was needed in Naziah's case. I feel like Zachary would have saved the day for Naziah. Are y'all ready to get into the Zachary case? They say Zach done a good job. We're about to get into Zachary's case now. So for everybody in the room who wants to still tune into the content, I encourage y'all to stick around for the Zachary Hughes case. This is another important case that we have to cover. Let's get to the Zachary Hughes case.
Bye-bye, Piano Man. And I'm not talking about Billy Joel. Billy Joel's a legend. Love Billy Joel. I'm talking about the pianist who's a legend in his own mind. Convicted killer Zachary Hughes. Congratulations, you self-righteous snob. You've been awarded a one-way ticket to prison. You were so arrogant, you thought you should get away with murder. No, sir. In the United States of America, it doesn't work that way. You don't get to commit murder because you don't agree with what another person is doing. And let me be clear, I am by no means defending Bradley Post or Christina Parcell. If they sexually exploited that child, they should be locked up for the rest of their lives. With her, I know it's an impossibility, but you know what I mean. Two wrongs don't make a right. If Hughes really believed that that child needed to be rescued, he should have called the police. He should have called the FBI. He should have called Child Protective Services, and the list goes on and on. He should have called somebody whose job it is to investigate and properly deal with these matters. Instead, Mr. Hughes deprived that child of her mother and her father too, because he snitched on him. An arrogant snitch he is. And now he can go be arrogant in prison. That's my opening statement. Let me know if you like it right now. It's time for your daily docket.
Sounds like she is not a fan of this man. She was just very, very pissed off at this man. And that's how we're going to start this off tonight. I said, lady, please be quiet. How do y'all feel about her? She was pissed off about Zachary Hughes. They said she doing a lot. They said they probably did, but nothing happened. See, this is what happens because CPS police don't do their job. I'm dying to hear your thoughts, Ratchet. They say, wow, is she okay? This is ridiculous. No, I don't like it, lady. LOL, calling them don't do nothing. Woo, she was like good riddance to that man. Sheesh. Two wrongs don't make a right, but it makes us even. She came out the gate. Salute G Money. They said she can take a seat. Okay, let's get into the Zachary Hughes case. Let's go.
Zachary David Hughes, indictment 2022 GS 2302194, indictment for murder. You're to be committed to the State Department of Corrections for life. Indictment 2022 GS 2302194. You're to be committed to the South Carolina Department of Corrections for 5 years. That is to run concurrent. Indictment 2024 GS 2305425A for burglary first degree to run concurrent is for you to be committed to the South Carolina Department of Corrections for life. The other two indictments, 2024 GS 2305413 for conspiracy to commit harassment second degree is 30 days time served. Indictment 2024 GS 2305412, harassment second degree, 30 days time served. Be dismissed.
They locked him up for life for what he did. Life. And like I said, I think that Naziah Harris needed somebody like that. Somebody should have stepped in my mind. I know what Jarvis did to Naziah. Jarvis should not be here anymore. I don't feel like people like Jarvis should be here. But I don't agree with people taking other people's lives. I don't agree with that. I don't condone violence. But in this case, if Jarvis wasn't here anymore, Naziah would be here. We would be able to hear her testimony on what Jarvis was doing to her. But she's not able to ever tell her story. Naziah will never get to tell her story because of Jarvis Butts. Never. And again, you see the people in this courtroom.
His bond hearing and my niece between hearing the step-by-step account of my sister's murder, Mr. Mello's 2 new charges, his bond hearing, and my niece being put into emergency protective care again. So I am exhausted and I'm going to do my best to express myself appropriately. So with your Honor's leniency, just give me a bit of grace. My understanding is this conversation is with you. This isn't with the defendant. This is not with counsel. This is not with the gallery. So this is a conversation with you. And I've had 3 years to try to articulate how this has impacted me, and I still have yet to find the words, and it won't happen tonight either. So I've decided instead to talk about what logically should be taken into consideration for any sentencing, which is remorse, rehabilitation, and recidivism. This defendant sat on that stand with full disregard for the authority of the law when it came to his actions outside of this courtroom, in blatant disregard for the authority of law inside this courtroom. He recounted step by step in excruciating detail everything he did. And if I may paraphrase the defense counsel's closing statement, did he cry? Did he shake? Did he look visibly distressed? He said the word repulsed, but did he once look repulsed? He said the word vomited. Did he ever once look nauseated as he described dragging my sister through my living room? Cold doesn't begin to describe the lack of emotion. And if I may be blunt, if we're going to argue somebody has to have malice and hate in their heart to be capable of murder, then one could also argue that anyone medically diagnosed as antisocial personality disorder is therefore not capable of committing murder. I think that is a logical fallacy, is asinine, and the fact that I'm tired, I will no longer go down that, but there has been no remorse once shown by this defendant in this courtroom. Without remorse, you cannot have rehabilitation. Rehabilitation requires acknowledgement that I have done a wrong, I have a debt to pay, and I can improve to become a better member of society. It begins with remorse. Without remorse, there is no rehabilitation. Without remorse, without rehabilitation, you have recidivism. This man, no, I'm sorry, this defendant wanted to kill someone. He joined the Marines, specifically the infantry. He wanted to kill someone. He was given a target on a silver platter. He was given an address, a date, a time, and he planned it.
What do you guys think about this case so far? I mean, I covered it last time, and this is the back end of what I was going to cover. So I had more to cover, and this is the back end of what I wanted to cover.
Because he knew that if he planned it just enough, he would never get caught. He planned it so much that he thought, well, even when I got caught, I got this. I can still get out of this. Without remorse, without rehabilitation, any person that goes through that effort to commit a murder would absolutely do it again to see if they could. You're left with either two options. Either he is a weak, easily manipulated man who would kill anybody that anyone asked him to, or he's not a weak and easily manipulated man. And if that's the case, then he absolutely would do this again to see if he's smart enough this time, to see if he can beat it this time, because he has shown no respect for the law of this courtroom. The only thing that I will say about this situation overall is that all of these men did nothing but use my sister. John Mello used her to create a whole new family when he had a wife and children already. Brad Post used her. This defendant used her. All of them used her for their own twisted personal gratification. He would do it again. Without remorse, without rehabilitation, you will have recidivism. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am. Anybody else?
And that was her sister, by the way, her sister.
Defense.
And it happened in her home.
Please, the court, Your Honors, preside over this trial. Your Honor is aware of the evidence that was presented at the trial. Your Honor is also aware of the evidence that was proffered. We do believe that could go to mitigation, so we would ask Your Honor to consider that very carefully. Zach has no prior criminal history, and he stands ready for sentencing, Your Honor. I would ask for Mr. David Hughes, Zach's father, to have the...
I don't know, man. This Zach case, it's a tricky one to cover because what do you
There's
do?
been a verdict.
What do you do, y'all? What do you do?
And a sentence for Zachary Hughes. Guys, there's so many updates. I know on my last video, I told you guys how Zachary came on and finally admitted on the stand that he did unalive Christina. But what we didn't get to talk about is that he also implicated baby daddy. And by the way, as soon as he implicated baby daddy, they went and arrested that mofo. Remember, I said I had deep dives coming, and I do. I'm working on them for baby daddy and fiance. So if you didn't know, Zachary got on that stand and he said that baby daddy did in fact offer him money to unalive Christina. He said at first he offered him $5,000 and he said, man, I'm not that kind of person. And then he came back with more of a sob story, which I'll tell in just a second, and a $10,000 offer, which he accepted. Now also, I don't know if you guys remember, and if you don't, you should go back a couple of videos. The defense for Zachary Hughes tried to be able to talk about the child prawn that Christina and her current fiance were up to. and the judge decided not to let that in the court. And I think this is why Zachary Hughes got on the stand. He was held in contempt of court with the judge telling him to quit freaking talking, which he did not when he was up there. And he said that he talked over the judge. He said the reason that he unalived Christina was because he had heard that Christina was doing those actual things to her daughter as well. And he was trying to protect her daughter. He said that he was about to go out of town on a job that would take him away for a very long time. And he was really worried that the daughter would be left with the mom and the fiance and this kind of behavior. And
salute to Dorothy Minor for that 20-piece McNugget. I appreciate y'all. Salute. And this is my boy Prince right here. He's gonna co-host this remainder of the show with me. You good? You good with co-hosting with me, Prince? Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Y'all see how big my boy done got, man. This is my boy Prince. I told y'all my dogs is huge now. But salute y'all. Let's continue this show. Let's go.
This is what made him decide to finally act. But then he even told details of how he did it. So he explained that he drove his truck over with his bike in the back, and then he rode his bike to the house. He gets there carrying a gun and a knife. He has a bouquet of roses, which this is where the rose petals came in. Christina answers the door, and he asks to see if her sister is there. Once he is convinced that Christina is alone, he strikes her in the head with the firearm. It's not hard enough. He says he just basically wasn't raised to do that to women, so his body just would not cooperate with him in hitting her hard enough. He even tried one more time. It just didn't work. He could tell she was going to start fighting back. So then he took out the knife and ended up using that 30-something times on her. Apparently during all of this is how those rose petals got scattered, because remember they'd always said that they kind of looked like ritualistic. Now I'm gonna put up other videos that have little excerpts of him in court.
Get out that water.
Clearly right, he was given a guilty verdict today, and he was given a sentence this evening. The judge sentenced Zachary to life in prison for the, unaliving and burglary. He was given an extra 5 years for possession of that deadly weapon, 60 days served. Now, here's the thing that gets me in the closing statement. So the state argued that there was a lot of planning that went into this, this event. And yes, there was a lot of planning. But then the defense argued that although Hughes admitted to unaliving Christina, he did not confess to any crime. If anybody can clarify that for me in the comments, please do. So anyways, we've got our verdict on this. We also know all the down and dirty, which I think there's going to be a lot more coming about fiance and charges against him. So that's why I said I'm going to do a deep dive on him. I'm going to do a deep dive on baby daddy, because baby daddy just got arrested, and I just know there was a lot more between them. And I just don't even know how to feel, because we're supposed to be sad that somebody was unalived, and then we find out these terrible things that they were doing to, children and teens and stuff. This whole thing is just so twisted and tragic. As always, let's talk about it in the comments, and make sure you favorite and follow this video, because I'm gonna have these updates.
So what do y'all think about this Zachary Hughes case? What do you think about it? What do you think about it? Okay, he wants to lick the mic. Okay, you don't think nothing about it? Okay. All right, anyway, so Zachary Hughes, chat, what do y'all think about it? My dog Prince don't want to tell me what he thinks about it. He said, that's my puppy. He said, I was thinking the same thing. Yes, it's twisted. They say, I want him so bad. You want my puppy? They say they want you. They want to take you away from me. You want to take my puppy away from me? We're covering Zachary Hughes, and you want to take my puppy away from me. They want you, man. Sorry, Big King. Prince. Salute. So let's get back to this case, man. Let's see what else we got right here. Oh, shit. My bad. Hold on. I almost put the wrong one on. Let's go.
Honor. These are case numbers 2024 GS 23 2194, 5425A, 5413, 5412. As to the charge of murder, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. As to the charge of possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. As to the charge of burglary first degree, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. As to the charge of harassment first degree, we, the jury, find the defendant not guilty. As to the charge of harassment second degree, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. As to the charge of conspiracy to commit harassment first degree, we, the jury, find the defendant not guilty. As to the charge of conspiracy to commit harassment second degree, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. Signed by our foreperson. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is a verdict you reached in your deliberation room and this is still your verdict now, please raise your right hand. Thank you.
So they all found him. Those are all his charges that he was found guilty and not guilty of. Like I said, man, this case is
The charge of murder, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. As to the charge of possession of a weapon during the commission of a violent crime, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. As to the charge of burglary first degree, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. As to the charge of harassment first degree, we, the jury, find the defendant not guilty. As to the charge of harassment second degree, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. As to the charge of conspiracy to commit harassment first degree, we, the jury, find the defendant not guilty. As to the charge of conspiracy to commit harassment second degree, we, the jury, find the defendant guilty. Signed by our foreperson. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is a verdict you reached in your deliberation room and this is still your verdict now, please raise your right hand. Thank you.
Anything? Stay. No? Nothing to stay. Nothing as relates to the jury. Okay.
And this is Jim's, y'all. Why y'all already fighting over there? Salute to, hey, go lay down now. Go lay down. Y'all go lay down. Salute to Jim's in the building. Jim says she want to come up here and co-host now. All right, let's continue to the you want to continue to the
All right, y'all watching. I got to give you the 1 minute recap on the twisted murder trial. Now, remember I told y'all that yesterday John had got locked up because of Zach's testimony. So he had his bond hearing. It was denied and the sister went off on him, okay? She said he ain't getting rid of her. So when we got back into court today, the defense was done asking Lil Zach questions. It was a wrap for him. And on cross-examination, the state asked one question. So when you unalived this woman and you dragged her through the house, did you drag her by her arm or her legs? I actually think he said ankle, but follow me. Just keep following me here. And Zach answered, you know what? I don't remember. Everybody done rested at this point. And now the jury has been read the jury instructions. And baby, they don't understand nothing. Because the judge was reading the instructions and we barely understood what he was saying. But the jury got questions. And every single charge that they've charged him with and the lesser charge that's included, they asking the judge to re-explain this stuff to us. And if you need to know, they asked if malice was a requirement of murder, they need them to explain the difference between first degree and second degree harassment. The next question was about explaining the difference between conspiracy to commit harassment on the first and the second degree. Child, the judge then told them, look at the verdict form. They got a fourth question, but I'll just come back and tell y'all that when we got a verdict. All right, I'll see y'all later.
Man. Zachary Hughes case, man. Let's continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would submit to you that the evidence in this case has failed to show you that you should be firmly convinced that Zach Hughes had hatred. You can be shown pictures and talked all about the acts, but when it comes to what he was thinking, what the evidence shows that was in his heart, that evidence hasn't come close. Ladies and gentlemen, in hindsight, 3 years after this happened, it's very fair for you to say this didn't happen, or this didn't have to happen, or disagree, I wouldn't have done that. Some of you may say you would have, some of you may say you wouldn't. That's fair, bottom line. Can't say otherwise. But no matter what your take on what he did, I think it's so important that we rely on your common sense. And that was one of the things that Mr. Wilkins talked about early on, that how important your common sense is that you bring with you. And so in closing, I'm going to ask that you use your common sense.
This is Princess, y'all. She don't want to be up here, so I'm going to let her go.
That you brought with you to the courthouse. And just ask yourself, does a person who kills another person with the intent to save an innocent child, does that person have evil in their heart? Does that person have an angry heart? Ladies and gentlemen, I would suggest to you that your common sense would tell you no.
Okay.
And that person who killed another to save an innocent child is not a murderer. I would ask that you return a not guilty verdict. Thank you very much.
Go lay down now. Go lay down. And this is last but not least, Jules, but I'm going to put them down because she don't like being held. Okay, go. Okay, it's okay. I just want to just say hi. Okay, tell them bye. Okay, bye, Jules. Okay. Two of them don't like being held for shit. Let's continue, guys.
So I realized that I was going to have to somehow force myself to do this at any cost. So I pulled out the knife I was wearing. And even though I knew I wasn't going to be able to strike her with any amount of force, I still tried. So I started striking her, though my strikes were pulled. And I think the knife made contact with her, but it wasn't stopping her, and it wasn't inflicting anything that could be a fatal blow. And she started to fight back. She realized I was hesitating, and it became a struggle. And in this struggle, all I could do was try to overcome this resistance I had towards doing this thing. Even though I knew it was right, I still had this physical and emotional resistance to doing it. So I just kept striking her until finally we fell on the floor. And at this point, I had just tried to take my mind out of it and just try to get through this and finish it as quickly as possible, because I realized that it was only becoming prolonged, and I had to do this in order to save Aida. So I don't remember how many times I struck her. I just remember that when it finished, we were on the ground, and I stopped striking her when she stopped struggling. And at this point, I stood up, and I was still freaking out, and I was in kind of a daze. And I was just trying to pull myself together and figure out what I needed to do to leave the house. And again, I wanted to make sure that I didn't leave anything behind that would connect me to it, because then I believe John would be connected to it, and it would only further put Aida in danger, because I didn't know if Christina Parcell was the only person involved in what was happening to Aida. And she wasn't. So I quickly looked around to make sure I hadn't left a mask or a glove, and I started to pick up the rose petals and realized that I just didn't have time to do that. Again, I was concerned that a neighbor might have heard the commotion and that a neighbor might come by to investigate, and I didn't want that. So I drew the blinds and I moved her body away from the door, which had windows, because I didn't want someone to come to the door and see her. And I put my things back in the backpack, and I looked in a mirror before I left to make sure everything was in order, and I saw that she had scratched my face in the struggle. And of course I realized that this could leave DNA. So I used the paint thinner to try to clean her hands. And then I changed my mask, and I took off my outer shirt because there was blood on it. And I put it in the backpack. And at this point, I was really worried that someone, that Lutina might come back to the house, or Brad Post might come to the house, or a neighbor might come over. So I was trying to leave the house as quickly as possible. And before I left, when I realized that I had probably left my DNA there, despite my effort not to, I prayed again and just said that I believe that what I've done is the right thing, and I believe that I did it for the right reason. But if it's your will that I be connected to this, then I will turn myself in, and I will own up to what I've done, and I'll take responsibility for it, because I believed that it was the right thing. And then I left. I exited out through the door, and I got back on my bike, and I pedaled my bike back to the truck, and I drove back to the mountain house.
So he did admit to what he did, and like I said, it was a very weird case. What are your thoughts about what he did? Do you think that he deserved to get life? Do you think that he should have gotten away with what he did? How do you guys feel about the Zachary Hughes case in the chat? Do you feel like Naziah needed someone like him on her side? Do you feel like Zachary Hughes is justified in his actions? They say, in fact, he did take accountability. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the Zachary Hughes case? He did get up there and own up to what he did. He did say, hey, look, I did this. This is the reason why. They said, nah, life sentencing, no parole. He said 50-50 with this. Okay, so watching his confession now, I'm 50-50 on this case. They say everybody's saying they're 50-50. Well, not everybody. A lot of people are saying they're 50-50 about this now. So I don't know. It's a very tricky case. I just feel like they say, what did he do? Oh, man, you're going to have to go back. I'm not going to. How many hours are we 2.5 hours into this. I'm not going to keep going into what he did. They say on the fence. Can y'all tell me in the chat, what do you think about what he did? We are at $440. We are $60 away from $500 on this live stream. Can we get up to $500 on this live stream, y'all? It's been a couple of, maybe a week or two since we've hit $500 on the live stream. Can we get up to $500 on this live stream? We're $60 away. I don't know if we can get it. If not, it's all good. Just double tap the screen and get the likes up. But I am going to take a shot with y'all on the back end of this story. What do y'all think, man? Let me know in the chat. I am going to take a shot with y'all, though. I will do that. Cheers to the gang, man. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Let's go. Cheers. Ooh, child. All right. I don't know. Do y'all think he was justified in his actions? Or do you feel like he deserves life? Let me know in the chat. Do you feel like he was justified? Or do you feel like he deserved life? What do y'all think in the chat? Twitching with H. Twitching with Heavy. My bad. Twitching with Heavy, thank you for the 10-piece. I appreciate you. Salute, salute. We're $50 away from 5 honey buns. Can we get 5 honey buns on this live, gang? We got 1,000 likes, though. If not, just double tap the screen and get these likes up. It's all good. I don't know, man. I understand what he did, but he got to accept the punishment. I think he's okay with it. I think he's okay with the punishment. I think he deserves the punishment. I just don't. Okay, this is my thing. If he deserves life for what he did in his reasoning, then people like Jarvis Butts deserve life for their first strike. My opinion. I don't know. I could be wrong, though. I just think that PDFs deserve life. He did what he did, so now he must accept the punishment. They didn't have to give him such a harsh one, though. He said, life, I don't know. He got paid. No, he didn't get paid. He did not accept the money. He told the person, I'm not that kind of person. I don't want your money. And he did it for his own reasoning, and he did not accept the money. He wasn't wrong for doing what he did. He just went about getting justice the wrong way. Unfortunately, he needed to let the police handle it. He should have gotten proof in exchange for a lighter sentence. I agree with that. Who was that that said that? Miss Jackie, thank you. And Mimi, thank you for the 10-piece. Salute to Mimi. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. We got how much? We got 458. 460. $40 away. $40. Oh, y'all can't come up with $40. $40. Salute. Nah, I appreciate y'all for all the love and support, man. Salute. If I get the $40, it's all good. If I don't, it's all love. I just want y'all to double tap that screen and get these likes up. But some people, I see people are 50-50 on the case. They could have gave him 15 piece at least. Dewan says they could have just gave him 15 years, man. 7 years out in 5 reasonable. Okay, so some people do not agree with the life sentence. Some people don't agree with that life sentence, and some people say, hey, look, man, you got to accept accountability. And I think he held himself accountable. I think he got up there and told, hey, look, bro, I'm cool with, I don't think he's mad about getting life. I think he's okay with it as long as he did what he had to do to get that little girl justice. Desirata, thank you for the 20-piece McNugget. Salute to you. And tomorrow I might do a live stream with my puppies. So I need everybody to subscribe to my channel. Let me get this link to this channel real quick so I can. Hey, mods, can y'all do me a favor and drop the link to my Damn it, my dog just threw up on my damn floor. Vasilis just threw it right on my floor. Go lay down. Go lay down. Damn it. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ugh. Okay. My bad. He just threw up all on my damn floor. All right. Anyway, let me get this link for. Go lay down. Now. Go lay down. Shit. Y'all be fucking up my house, man. All right. It's all good. He just can't sit his ass still nowhere. We still not at 500 subscribers on this. I feel like y'all don't love my dogs, man. All right, let me get this link for y'all. Or let me show y'all where to go because I'm not going to be able to post a link. So let me just do this. If y'all want to subscribe to my dog's channel, and I'm going to go live on this channel tomorrow. Here it goes right here. It's called the Frenchie Kingdom. If y'all want to support the channel, please do. If you do not want to support the channel, it's all love. Salute to May for that 5-piece. I appreciate you, May. Thank you so much. And Cinnabon dropped another 20-piece off. It says, if it was my sibling, I don't agree with life. I agree with you right there. If it was my people, hey, I wouldn't agree with no life for somebody saving my sibling. So salute to you. We are at $503. Thank y'all so much for the love and support that y'all give me. I appreciate y'all for all the love and support. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, Ratchet Gang. We hit $500 on this live stream. I am not mad at that a little bit. This is my dog's channel. So if y'all want to subscribe to my dog's channel, I will be live over here tomorrow. I'm going to do my first live stream with my dogs tomorrow. So y'all can see me interact with the dogs and do my thing with them. So yeah, if you want to subscribe to this channel, Please subscribe. Thank you, Nails by Felicia, for the 10-piece on Cash App. Thank you so much, Nails by Felicia. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Did anybody else Cash App me today? If I missed it, I did not mean to. Okay, that was the only Cash App I got today. Thank you, Nails by Felicia. I appreciate you. Salute, salute, salute. Yeah, so if y'all want to subscribe to my dog's channel, that is the way to go do it right there. That's the channel. It's called the Frenchie Kingdom. I got 2 videos over there. So yeah, if y'all want to subscribe to the channel and get my watch time hours up, go watch that video I did with them the other day. When I dropped it 6 days ago, go watch that video. It said my 6-year-old is in love with the puppies. We subbed. Thank you, Rain. I appreciate y'all. Did y'all subscribe to my dog's channel? If you did, drop the gems right now. If you're a subscriber to my dog's channel, drop the gems right now. And hey, Prince, where you at? Prince, come here. Prince, where you at? Come here. Tell them. Say, go subscribe to my channel. Tell him, go subscribe to my channel. We want you on the channel. His ears is already up, y'all. My dog's ears are already up at 1 month. Tell him, say, go subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe to my channel. Tell him I'm the cutest Frenchie in the world. I need you to subscribe. Tell him I'm a star. I love the camera. Tell him I love the camera. You love the camera, right? Right? You my co-host. Yeah. Yeah, you my co-host. Tell him, say I'm the co-host, man. I need y'all to subscribe, man. What's going on? Say, why y'all not subscribing to me? I'm Big Prince. Tell him I'm Big Prince. I am the star of the motherfucking show. You need to tell them, man. They need to subscribe to you, right? Right? Yeah. Tell them I'm the star, man. I want to be in the mix all the time. I just want to be seen and heard. Tell them. Okay. All right. It's so cute. I don't know if y'all can hear them growling. They down there fighting like all they do is fight. I gotta go live with them so y'all can see their personalities. They are crazy. My Frenchies are crazy. Can y'all hear that? They growl, they bark, they fight, they bite. They are mean. I've never seen Frenchies like this before. I'm gonna be real. He's the calmest one, but he's the crybaby. But he's the calmest one out of everybody. They be down there. I'm talking about like really going at each other. They be really. Let's say, where's Princess? She's fighting. No, Gems and Jules are fighting. Can y'all hear that? All Gems and Jules do is fight. Gems and Jules, all they do is fight each other. That is it. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Let me know if y'all can hear that. They just be fighting like a motherfucker, but they say yes. Okay, well, yeah, they down there fighting like they are truly fighting. Your sisters are crazy, bro. He's the only boy that came out the bunch, and he's spoiled like his daddy. All right, yeah, but y'all, make sure y'all subscribe to my dog's channel, man. We're going to get back to the, content, man. Yeah, tell them salute. Yeah, tell them girls crazy as hell, man. Hey, but yeah, we finna get ready to get the hell up off here, man. Prince, tell them good night. Prince, tell them good night. Hold on, let me say good night, y'all. Say subscribe to my channel, please, for me. Show them your puppy face, man. You better give me a good puppy face. No, get in the camera. Say, please subscribe to my channel. Please. Say, my eyes are blue, and I want y'all to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tell them I want y'all to subscribe to my Look in the camera, man. There you go. Look, I want y'all to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Yeah, no, get in the camera, man. All right, there you go. You got to be the star, man. Come on. You the star of the show. All right, let's go. Hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Say subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hey. All right. Salute. Say good night. Say good night. All right. So he said subscribe to his YouTube channel. He wants y'all to subscribe to him. And we finna get ready to get the hell up off here, man. Salute to y'all for pulling up, popping out, showing out. I appreciate all the love and support I get from all my Ratchet Gang members. That's the YouTube channel right there. Mods, if y'all would not mind dropping a link for everybody who wants to be a part of what we got going on the Frenchie Kingdom. It's cool. If you don't want to be a part of it, it's all good. I ain't mad at y'all. It ain't for everybody. But we are almost at 5. We need 10 people to subscribe and we get to 500. We're 500 away from our goal. We want to get to 1,000 subs. I don't know if y'all love my dogs or not, but y'all making me feel like y'all don't love my puppies, man. If y'all love my puppies, y'all subscribe to the channel. So subscribe to the Frenchie Kingdom, and I will drop the link in the chat once this video is over, so y'all can go subscribe if y'all don't know how to find it. It's called the Frenchie Kingdom. All right, but anyway, if y'all do want to subscribe to my channel, to my dog's channel, then go ahead, please. Thank you. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about the Naziah Harris case. Let me know what y'all thought about the Zachary Hughes case. And we will be back tomorrow, and I will be going live on this channel tomorrow with my puppies. So I will be doing my first live stream over here tomorrow. Make sure that y'all are tuned in to the Frenchie Kingdom tomorrow. We're going live tomorrow as a family. And my dogs are crazy. So, yeah, please tune in. I love y'all so much, man. Let me get ready to get the hell up off here. All right, so salute to y'all, man. We finna get ready to get the hell up off here, man. I'm getting off here. I'm hungry. I need to eat. I'm tired, and it's been a long weekend. I'm out, gang. I love y'all more than y'all will ever know. This your boy Big Ratchet. That's Ratchet Gang, and this is Ratchet TV. I'm out, gang. Tone bite. I will see y'all on the next live, man. I'm out, gang. Hey, get in the comment section. I will be dropping the Frenchie's channel in the comments. I'm out.